buong timog ng Mindanao, may isang lungsod na hinirang. Ang likas niyang kayamanan ay walang kapantay. Mga bundok, dagat, lupain, laging sagana sa pagkain. At ang magagandang tanawin, kaluan ng aliw. Mutya, lungsod ng Davao, sa iyong paglalakbay. Sa ngiting kaunlaran, ikaw ay paglilingkuran. Tayo'y Davaoenyo, na tapat at totoo. Pangarap ay mata mo, kaluwalhatian mo, lungsod ng paraiso. Mutya, lungsod ng Davao, sa iyong paglalakbay. Sa ngiting kaunlaran, ikaw ay paglilingkuran. Tayo'y Davaoenyo, na tapat at totoo. Pangarap ay mata mo, kaluwalhatian mo, lungsod ng paraiso. Pangarap ay mata mo, kaluwalhatian mo, lungsod ng paraiso.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for granting us a community that is safe, inclusive, and nurturing, and for blessing us with local leaders who do their work with our best interests at heart. We come before you today in a spirit of unity and support for one of those leaders, our former mayor and president, Rodrigo Roa Duterte. In these challenging times, we ask for your guidance and strength to surround him. Grant him wisdom as he navigates the difficulties brought about by persecution and injustice. May our prayers uplift him in moments of doubt and remind him that he is loved, especially by the Davaoenos that he has served for many years. Help us to stand together as one people, strong, resilient, and uncompromising towards truth and justice. Guide us in fostering understanding and compassion among our fellow citizens, even with those whose opinions differ from ours. Lord, instill in our hearts a spirit of cooperation and solidarity as we strive to build a better future for all. May your light shine upon our nation, guiding us through the storms we face. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
It was a nerve-wracking experience because I never thought that I would compete such beauty pageant title holders and also contestants from bigger pageants. It was such a huge opportunity for me to be a sister of those candidates, and that experience molded me to who I am today.
Feliz Días Amor presentes, highly uplifting, the first class municipality of Zamboanga Peninsula, the municipality of Kadangpan, province of Zamboanga del Norte.
Hi everyone, my name is Kai Del Coro, your local Davao event host, and you are watching Kadangpan live by Carlo Dolier.
Hello everyone, I am Charmaine Sanchez Farog, your Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao 2024, and you're watching Kadangpan Live by Carlo Dolier.
Very good. So,
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Rebecca Gail Celis, your Mutya ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Dana Gabriel Taufa, your D1 ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Catriana Batu, your pag-asa ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Sawadika, mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Angel Alicaba, your patnubay ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Hi everybody, my name is Alexa Rhoda and I am your Miss Earth Australia 2025, and we are here with Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Hi everyone, this is Blessy Abigail Pico Maingting, your Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao 2024 runner-up and your reigning Miss Valencia 2025. You are now watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
It was a nerve-wracking experience because I never thought that I would compete such beauty pageant title holders and also contestants from bigger pageants. It was such a huge opportunity for me to be a sister of those candidates, and that experience molded me to who I am today.
Feliz Dea Salomon presentes highly uplifting the first class municipality of Zamboanga Peninsula, the municipality of Kadangpan, province of Zamboanga del Norte.
Siguro nakamatikod ka ng akong komentaryong ayaw
giya sa mga priority legislations sa Kapsa ug Kalinaw.
live broadcast hinapon na naamos maning bagway lamang malapan ni KBP President usa ka mabungahong adlaw Huwebes kanilang uban
Ayong adlaw, mabuhay o madayaw, bilang sa lungsod sa Davao.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlo. Salamat kaayo.
All the way from Davao City.
Hello po, good afternoon.
One of the challenges that we really need to face and somehow solve.
Delikado po na ginagawa.
And thank you so much as well for inviting me to your podcast or to your vlog.
You still have the same ball of sunshine kind of energy from the first day that I met you. So keep that up.
Kita man gay pinaka-close sa inyo mga candidate.
Thank you. Hi everyone.
I hope you continue to prosper and success in the future.
I hope that God will give you an abundant life because you truly deserve it.
Kadangpan Live online dinta kauban nato sa online tigbalita.
Now always believe in yourself and always remember that you're representing your country.
Habas! No, that's not the word.
Interviewing you.
Oh, actually, I'm so surprised, and I think this is a good start.
Alagad online o
Mabuhay Ugmadayaw, Sir Carlo, and also to Kadangpan channel. Hello everyone, it's nice to see you again.
It really warms my heart from someone from Davao is actually interviewing me right now. It's beautiful that I am given a chance to be interviewed by someone who isn't from my city. So I get to raise my awareness.
Now that you've traveled all the way from Davao, so you really work hard and you're really passionate. Sir Carlo is a source of truth.
Mapasalamaton kaayo ko sa inyong for giving me the chance, the opportunity.
First time?
At this juncture, number 1 is a challenging number, but of course, challenge accepted.
Kay dako kang pasalamat sa Kadampangan and also sa imo, Sir Carlo.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Yes.
Mabuhay Ugmadayaw, Kadangpan fans. It's good to be back.
It's such an honor. Thank you so much for interviewing me.
I am very grateful to be here standing with you, and it is such a great experience to be talking to you.
Of course.
So why?
Wow, congratulations. I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
Tapos nag-interview pag yung kasama yung kumawa, kasi sikat kayo ni sila na media dadto.
Mabuhay Ugmadayaw. Hello.
Mabuhay Ugmadayaw.
Hello once again.
So kung magpintas man, okay lang, walang problema. Kasi ako'y nanibago.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, candidate number 1.
Lisa May Vergara Ruiz. Hello.
You already memorized my name. Hi everyone.
Christine Paratime.
Oh my gosh,
Pagkanan, kikog chocolate. Thank you so much.
Mabuhay Ugmadayaw. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlo.
Hello po sa lahat ng viewers, si Sir Carlo. Mabuhay Ugmadayaw.
One of the purpose of the human life is to serve.
I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
It really wasn't in the cards for me to join a pageant. You know what? I'm already 25.
Yes, of course. I have so many memories there.
Of course.
Tapos nag-interview pag yung kasama yung kumawa, kasi sikat kayo ni sila na media dadto.
You're always solo flight and I cannot imagine doing those things, no? You're so doing those things.
Mahayong adlaw, mabuhay Ugmadayaw, gikan sa rehiyon sa Davao. Yes, you heard it right. We are here outside of Davao City, and this is another edition of our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview here on the Kadangpan Digital Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Kadangpan Digital Network Facebook page. Sa Paglangay, we are joined by this lovely lady who is currently the instructor of ACES Polytechnic Colleges, Panabo, Davao del Norte, former Binibining Panabo 2024, and of course a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English with Davao del Norte State College. That's all, welcome, Queenie Marie Dacchio. Mabuhay Ugmadayaw, Queenie.
Mabuhay Ugmadayaw, Sir Carlo. Mabuhay Ugmadayaw. Again, this is Queenie Marie Dacchio, your guest for this interview po today.
Yes, salamat kayo. Although na nagplano naman ta before, but timely that it happens right here, right now. At least doon pag yun sa imong work.
At bang lagyan.
Anyway, first and foremost, how are you, Winnie, sa imong pagiging instructor?
Well, to be honest, it was exhausting, but of course, it was like mas satisfying because actually, Sir Kai,
I graduated last June 27, and then a week later, I was hired at Aces Polytechnic College Incorporated. So I was really blessed to be able to be part of the faculty and staff of Aces Polytechnic College, and it is really exhausting because there are a lot of responsibilities that I have to fulfill. However, again, as this is my passion, teaching has always been my passion, then it is satisfying as well.
Yes. So kani, this is really a no-hooks part interview kay naman ta nga nag-practice ka sa pasarela.
Yes.
But this time, this is a casual conversation here din sa Panapo. So, dayon yun ang akong biyahin, no? But directly, gitagaan mo nagigayon nga ma-start na nato ang conversation for this juncture. So, unahon sa nato, of course, nobody asked this, within your circle, but what was your childhood dream?
I've always wanted to be a teacher, good sir, actually. Ever since I was in elementary, kasi I grew up being a student leader. Tapos every October, good na, to celebrate the Teacher's Day, naaman jud ng mga student teaching. And then, ever since I was in elementary, part gid ko anang mga mag-student teaching. And then, that's when I started to dream like, ay gusto ko ma-teacher gyud pag dako nako. So even though there were moments when I was in high school nga like na-change, nga gusto na kong ani nga profession, gusto na kong ani. But then katong the moment that I enrolled sa college, dito jud nako last minute decision nga ay ipilion gyud nako ning teaching because like doon gyud kay siya sa ko ang heart yun, sir. I've always wanted to like teach gyud sa mga may it be children or mga youth gyud, sir. So passion gyud nako ang teaching ever since gyud.
Yes. Dahil lang, no, gusto na ako idiretso sa imuhang college moments, no? Because, medyo familiar man good sa ako akan ng inyong Double Del Norte State College because some of nag-intern sa Davao.
Yes.
Taga inyong.
Yes.
Kani, I'm more interested na sorry na kayang magmarites na ko sa inyo. Pero kani, I'd like to open this up heart to heart. How well do you know Israel Damaula?
Actually, kay friends give me, sir, kay way back 2021, nag-join me of, we represented our institute, the Institute of Teacher Education. Kay, belong man sa ITED, sa DNSC po ang BACOM. Tapos, nag-join me, Mr. and Miss DNSC, we represented ITED way back in 2021. Tapos, ato nga time, kagikan pa nag-pandemic, so, in-house to siya, sir. So, we stayed for at least a week sa dorm sa DNSC. So, dito, we got closer. Tapos, we are actually friends up until now, sir.
Yes.
Friends get me.
Oo, gani. But what is the impression that you had sa iyang na personality?
I say, yeah, if we were to talk about personality, good sir, very jolly, good si Israel. Like, very jolly. Especially during 2021, sir, kay mga bata pa kayo natin mo, pagsulod yun sa college. So, very kiat, jolly, sige, dili mahimutang. What yun ang personality ni Israel. Pero if we were to talk about intellectually, good sir, grabe, I am always amazed yun sa intellectual capacity ni Israel, sir, kay kato nag-join me og pageant, so nagin mi mga Q&A sessions, tapos kana yung mga words gid, sir, nga unsa man nga word kanang even though I'm an English major, sir, bakay ma-amaze gid ko sa kawide sa iyang vocabulary gid, sir. Mao jud ako permi ginabalik-balik sa iya actually.
Oo. On the next kaya long before nga nataiyang mi syempre intern man siya sa media entities. At tinanay mo siyang report, and laagan good siya.
Laag.
Oo. Pero kani, I'm more interested about, because you have mentioned pageant, but can you trace back to that time when you had started sa imuhang pageant journey, Queen?
Actually, ang very first good na ako nga pageant, sir, kay it was not a formal pageant. Nahitabo to siya sa reunion sa among clan kasi I resided sa Manayman, sir, and then among mga neighbors kay majority of my neighbors gid, sir, kay mga relatives lang. So every year, every January naami clan reunion. And then way back when I was 8 years old, sa among reunion kay one of among activities, sir, kay naipa-pageant sa tanang mga bata. So that was my first pageant yun nga ma-consider. But then kung if we are to talk about like formal pageant na gyud siya, when I was grade 5 gid sir, 12 years old, 11 years old, I represented my elementary school, Valentin Endacchio Elementary School, sa division-wide nga ay pageant po para sa Girl Scout. So, mo ko siya, sir. Duha gid siya. If informal nga pageant when I was 8, but a formal when I was 12.
Yes. I believe you're under Jo Inglaterra.
Yes po.
Pero how's it working with Mama Jo sa mga pageantries, especially kay and every time that gina-makeup ka or that period?
Actually, kay ano jud sir, like from the bottom of my heart jud sir, I've always been grateful gud kay Mama Jo kasi I've been in her under her care for 7 years na karon sir. Kay I started, ay di kuha man ko niya way back in 2019. Tapos, like, ano gid sir, mother gid siya sa mo, sir. Like, she cares about our health. She cares about, okay lang ba sa imuha, mag-join ka ani? Are you emotionally, physically ready to join like this? Tapos, whenever gyud nga na ay problema po jud sir, madulan gyud akong Mama Jo, sir. Aside from that, usually magud sir, kay di ba, pag moana magutag pageant or pageantry nga team, ang gina-focus gyud ana kay ang imuha yung the way you walk and the way you talk. However, sa amo yung team, sir, always jud ginabalik-balik sa amo ni Mama Jo nga dapat na jud good po ang imong attitude, good ang imong values. So, mo na siya, sir, that's one thing that I am thankful kay ang pageantry mo good, sir, kay dako mo kay siya nga platform, tapos na jud possibility nga pag musikat kaan nitungod kinadaw ka sa isa ka pageant, na possibilities sir nga like mudako yung ulo, makalimtan nimo asa ka magikan. But then si Mama Jo good sir kay she's really one of my anchor to always stay humble good sir. Ginapa-remind gud mi niya nga okay, nadaog ka pero dapat you have to kanang you have to put yourself in the ground always yun all the time. Dili nimo kalimtan kinsay nagtabang nimo, dili nimo kalimtan kinsay naa atong mga panahon nga like napili ka, atong mga panahon nga wala ka. So, that's why I'm really thankful, good sir. She is really one of the people that I'm always grateful for, both in my pageant life and in my personal life, good sir.
Heart to heart. Despite some nuances na like, mga struggles na joining the pageantry simply because sa imong height.
Yes.
You full off with the time na nanimok kang binibining panabo 2024?
Actually, sir, kay wala man gud ko naka-face yun of struggle with my height yun, sir, until binibining panabo, sir. Like, during those time, hangtod sa na crown tas binibining panabo, sir, like, well, I really have no problem with my height, good sir, kay nakapasok man gud ko sa tanan. However, after nasa binibining panabo, actually, sir, kay like, we planned or we aim to join bigger pageants. Tapos ito naan na may kanang height limit, sir. So, it was really, like, makasagid kayo siya, sir, God. Like, every time, good. To be honest, every time, muhilak gid ka, sir. Like, bila po dyan naka-days nga, I always cry nga, nganong ilimit ang mga girls, ang passion sa girls to serve or to be a leader sa mga youth, nganong ilimit siya sa height requirements. So mo dyan na siya, gina-question dyan ako na siya, sir. But then, again, mubalik ta sa ako ang handler dyan, sir. Siya gina all the time ang naa, like, even though kanang mo stay quiet lang ko, sir, no, mohilom lang ko, kay kabalo na siya unsang yang ingon. Kabalo, she always reminds me nga, dili ni mo si Queenie, ang yang naibalan daw nga Queenie, kay whatever the circumstances is, whatever the challenge nga mo abot, kay kaya gid overcome. So, mo na siya, sir. Ang ako lang yun, masad ko for a day, but then I will be reminded nga, okay, I'm stronger than this. So, mo na siya, sir, kanang like, right now, gina-try gyapon ako, even though naagoy mga height limits, sir, gina-try gyapon ako nga, mo screen, even though, like, half of me, kay ginadawat na nga, okay, basig dili ko kasunod to sa akong height. But then half of me is really still trying, kay basig di ay maabot ang time nga kaya na nato i-change gud ang perspective sa mga tao that shorter girls can do better, good sir.
Na-realization na ba is, siyempre, lisod dawaton ng inclusivity.
Yes, good sir.
But, of course, there will come a time na, ang mga kulang sa height,
yes.
5 or below, or 5'3.5", dawatin mapod nila in the way in answer trees for whatever circumstances. But anyway, kami, Astra ko.
Yes, well.
Regards to your pageantry, how well supportive your family was?
Ay, very supportive, good sir. Bisan asa ko maabot, good sir, kaya nadyo na sila all the time. Like, for example, kay nag-join man mga open pageants, sir. So, katong kaisa kay nagkatiil mi, like, nag-uban gid sila, sir. Nagi na sila all the time. Ang dili lang nila mauban na katong for instance katong nagzambuanga na mga school ang nagdala. So, yung na very supportive gid sila, sir. Like, whatever ako ang ipangayo related sa pageant, for instance, kay nagubaan akong heels, nagbago, so nagahatag yun og support, financial support ako ang mga ate, tapos emotional support po ako ang parents, especially ako ang mother, kay siya jud ako ang maduulan. Every time, good, for instance, kanang katong mga instances nga wala na sulod sa pageant kay tungod sa height, so siya gyud ang ginadulan dito ko mohilak sa ilaha, sir. So they're really supportive gyud, sir. That's the one thing that I'm always grateful gyud kay dili gyud ko maabot sa akong asa ko karon. I will not be the dreamer that I am today, gyud, sir, without their support. Kay nagapadayon kog dream, kay nagapadayon man pud sila support. Ana gyud.
Any question lang na po
Yes,
with regards kay, although I am not supposed to ask you this, but what are you looking for an ideal man?
Ay, actually, sir, kay that's actually a very difficult question, sir. Kay I'm not really looking for a certain type, physically good, sir. But maybe if we're to talk about ideal man, someone that can really like meet me halfway, good, sir. Because especially kay I've always been a dreamer, good, sir. Like daghan kong dreams for myself, for my family. So someone lang that can understand as well as support my dreams, sir. Someone who will not see my dreams as a hinder, good, sir. Additionally, kay this is one thing gid nga murag naingon po sa others, sir, ba, like ilang observation kay murag lisod, murag someone lang yata, sir, nga walay ego, nga murag dili makita ang ako ang achievements as a threat gud sa ilaha, sir. So wala lang yun na siya, sir. Someone who can really understand me and respect my dreams as well as support my dreams, and then someone who can see me as who I am, not as like the queenie nga pageantera or the queenie nga very known.
You're here. Not a hidden talent in your life. Hidden talent kung tanang skills niyo na, hindi ka musayaw or
makasayaw na jud ko pag na-ay production numbers, sir. And then dili yabag, pero dili po jud singer, good, sir. Anak po, good. And then, if we're to talk about skills, good, sir, I'm a writer, good, sir. I can write anything. I've been a campus journalist since I was grade 3. So, I've been a journalist for 13 years before I graduated. So, mala na siya, sir. I'm a writer. I can write poems. I can write stories. Mala na akong skills.
Abot lang po makitan ba ni isen, masim palos na po sa may sa imo ka. What are your plans right now kung magaling kay kung pasalingog na pud ka pageantry and again punta na dili mahimong hindrance sa imong height, and what are your plans if you will totally retire na lang for pageant or any other things that you have in mind?
Wala pa jud ang retirement, good, sir, kay there are certain pageants pa jud nga gusto na ko matryan. Di na kay mention kay basig ma-jinx. Okay. But there are bigger pageants that I wanted to try. Pero right now, just waiting for the opportunity lang yun. Kay aside from I'm very busy with my work, nagahulat lang po jud ko opportunity, sir. Wala lang ginakong work.
Okay. Malikon lang ako sa journey nimo sa Binibining Panabo 2020.
Yes po.
How well supported sa city government of Panabo under the leadership of Mayor Relampagos, labi na sa tambayan yung salmot sa mga aktibidades?
Very supportive gyud si Mayor Joe jud, sir. First kay I was invited to sa celebration namo for Readings Month since my advocacy is on Reading Ready man, sir. No, advocacy is called Reading Ready and it is for the literacy of our youth. So I was invited ato nga time. And then every time nga napoy activity, sir, like gina-invite gid ko. So for instance katong soka ni Mayor, and then very supportive gid si Mayor sa tanang activities, sir. Actually kay Last year, year 2024, good sir, I think it was August or September, I was supposed to compete for Hiyas ng Pilipinas. I was one of the official I was, na-appeal ko sa first cut, sir, nga ni, nadala ko sa screening, but then, because of my OJT, wala na dayon. Wala ko ni padayon. But then, even during atong mga times, sir, kay niduol ko sa city, nag-inform ko sa ilaha, nga ni, mo join ko, Hiyas ng Pilipinas, Panabo City ang ako ang dalaon. They were very supportive, good sir. Like, okay, doon lang sa mo ako kung sa mga need ni mo. Even atong Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao, good sir. Supposed yan nga Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao, sir. Actually, kay nahatagan na gid natin budget ni Mayor, good sir. Nahatag na ang budget, and then, he even, nag-initiate siya nga, need ba na for transpo from Panabo to Davao, kay sila na daw yung bahala ato. Nga na gid sila ka-supportive gid sir, for as long as you are doing it not just for yourself, but for the people of the Panabo City, then they are really willing to do anything and to help in any way, gid sir.
So that's the fact, no?
Yes,
at least sa imo although nahumanang imong ring na tinipining pangalan mo, you never forget the humble beginnings that you have.
Yes, that's the way.
So, we will do a little game, I think, which we call it one word. Kay, share ako with some things and some personalities na I have in mind, and you would describe them in one word. Andam na ba ka kuni?
I hope so, sir.
Ayok ka bala ka. Unang napako. But although I have limited knowledge with the people of Panabo, but I'll try my very, very best to get some personalities that I have. Pero we'll go on first with some things. The most favorite fruit?
Melon, watermelon.
Pakwan.
Yes po, sir.
Parang sarap na ng pakwan. Okay. The farthest place that you had traveled and you would like to visit again?
Cebu.
Nice. Then, the most weighted subject in high school?
Weighted subject? Araling Panlipunan.
Ala.
AP.
Or yung pinaka-list.
Yes, good sir.
Okay. Your dream destination, if you want to visit?
Japan. Yeah.
What else? The most embarrassing situation that you had felt?
The embarrassing situation. One word nagyapon na siya, sir.
One word or one phrase, bahala na.
Impromptu spoken word poetry contest siya, sir, when I was in senior high school.
So wala pa na usang open mind?
Yes, good sir.
Wow.
It was embarrassing.
na mental block sa
Yes,
many
good sir.
Yeah. Okay. Ang pinaka-paboritong personalidad sa Davao del Norte na imong nahimamat?
Supportive youths. Supportive. Like, the people of Davnor are really supportive with one another, good sir.
I'm referring to a person from Davao del Norte, not just
Okay, a person. Ano sa katong question?
Person from Davao del Norte that you have met.
Person from Davao del Norte. I'd say Soy Baguio, sir.
Ooh.
From the Picmo.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go into some personalities.
Yes.
Again, I have limited knowledge from the people of Panabo City, but sa Davao del Norte, a few. I'll try my best. I think Mama Jo Inglaterra.
Mama Jo. Loving. Loving.
Nice. The former Mutyak kong Butuan 2024. Very blessed.
Ate blessed. So Ate blessed. Maybe perfect.
Dimple Grace Normandia.
Ate Dimple. Gusto mo ng word kay Ate Dimple? Reliable.
Binibining Sindangan 2025 third runner-up, Laila Prat.
Laila, friendly. Very friendly.
Si Israel Camacho Damao.
Unsa man si Israel ha? Wait lang. Unsa man ang word bagay kay Israel?
Palayo.
Asa man ba over lang? Hindi mo kadaghan kayo words nga maka-describe sa iya ha. But if one word lang, unsa man si Israel? Wala pa naman ito. Wala pa maisip Israel. Unsa man siya? If I were to, like, one word for Israel, maybe peace, sir. Peace.
Tayo. Next one, my personal favorite, Pauline Amelinx.
Pauline Amelinx. Can I say idol?
Miss Philippines Earth 2023, Iliana Marie Aduana of Sininuan, Laguna.
Beautiful. Beautiful, good sir. Even in person.
Nakita na ko siya sa person.
Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao, Katagirati Bless. Yeah. Si Iliana.
Correct. Si Miss Universe Philippines 2025, Maria Atisa Manalo.
Hi, also man kay Atisa. Very idol work sa Atisa, sir. Pwede po mabali. Queen na lang, sir. Queen.
Nice. Next one, si Panabo City Mayor Jose Relampagos.
Fatherly. Very fatherly.
The Governor of Davao del Norte, Kuya Edwin Ignacio Hubahid.
Innovative.
Vice Governor Clarice Hubahid.
Saan si Ate Klang? O siya. Wait lang. Very, magod si. Like, I'm very appreciative magod sa ilahang sa ilang mga projects. So, I'd like to thank, very fitting a word. Ate Klang. Siya, sir? Si Vice Gov kay transformative.
At least sa Yahoo Liderato, samguli ang pandalawigan. Next, si former Island Garden City of Sabang Mayor and board member of the 2nd District, Al David Uy.
Nasa man siya?
Una-una pag-career po yun.
Nagahuna-una ko mga words. Nakalimtan na ako mga words. Al David Oy. Maybe sir. Let's say impactful.
Midaini Chulani.
Ay, si Mi. Saan ba akong very siya, sir. Very kind-hearted.
Cinderella Obenita.
Intelligent kids. Intelligent.
Who else? Si Miss Universe Philippines 2024, Chelsea Manalo.
Chelsea Manalo. Remarkable.
Miss Grand International, CJ Opiaza.
Nakatanap ka ng words. Si CJ yun. What's it? It's a perfect word for CJ. Unforgettable.
The current Miss Grand International, Emma Piglaw.
Emma. Gusto ko may mga word.
Journalist ba siya?
Gani, sir. Sawan siya. Nakot na kong mga vocabulary. Emma. Maybe ano siya? Pride.
Very. Si Miss Cosmo Philippines Chelsea Fernandez.
Chelsea. Naingon. Usabo na, balik ko na lang akong words, sir, pero beautiful. Beautiful good si Chelsea.
Miss Philippines for 2025, Joy Mayan Barcoma.
Ay, si Jusa. Jusa.
Jusa yun.
Ay, Jusa, sir.
I don't know if you're familiar with this one. Events posted by from different area. Si Reina Kobayashi.
Binibining sindangan.
Yes, 2023.
Someone pretty, sir. Very pretty, sir. Nagkita mo gud na tong screening for sindangan, sir. Nag-screening ko, sir, kaduha.
Wala ka nakarik niya.
Always because of my height, sir.
Basing the eye. Next one is the John Marine Rendon.
So kung nahuwa naman akong intelligent, pero very intellectual, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Highly appreciated ko awan niya mga words. Second to the last, I believe, si grabe man Kapwan ni mo teacher. Binibining Simdangan 2025, Abigail Baliw.
Si Ma'am Abby. Ano siya? Inspiration. Those kids.
Second to the last gihapon. Si Protagbong Doctors College Incorporated. Si John Nietzsche Orsena.
Ate Nietzsche, very godly, sir.
Wala pa kita pero planning to interview her soon. And of course, last but far from least, bahalag nagkakurismaot ang ako ang pagstorya. Kadangpan Carlo Domier, describe me in one word.
One word, passionate, sir.
Yanong passionate ma?
Very passionate, sir. Like, we can see it even right now, sir, nga nag-travel ko for your passion, yun, sir. So that's it, yun, sir.
Okay. So that's about it for one word. But of course, punta din really ang last na magkita na ta.
Yes.
Dagan pa kung plano para sa imuha sa interview kasi ay na po nakadyo din sa mutan. But ba kayo gustong pasalamatan with the supporters, especially katong sa mga tao na udyo na may mga unavoidable circumstances na initabo, please do. It's your time to shine.
Yes, actually, sir, first, I'd like to thank you, Sir Carlo. Thank you so much for having me today. And then, second is, of course, to my family, has always been supportive ever since day one. Thank you so much. Like, I'm not really here without you. And then to my team Elegant, especially my Mama Jo and Natera, thank you so much for always being a mother, not just to me, but also to my pageant sisters. And then thank you for honing me into becoming the queenie that I am today. And then next is, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my relatives, my friends, and everyone who have always been supportive of my pageant journey, sir. Like, especially during last year, sir, katong sa Binibining Davnor, there are really a lot of people who reached out, good sir. Like, they've sent me messages good sir of how I inspire them, of how I change their lives, and those messages really made a big impact sa ako that I was able to overcome that sadness good sir. Like I was able to see, or I was even able to enjoy my life good right after that sir. So thank you so much to everyone who have always been supportive, as well as for everyone who have appreciated my talent, my skills, and me as a person. So thank you so much to DNSC, to my DNSC coach, Sir Nolly. Thank you so much to my former dean, Sir Arnold Duping. Thank you so much. Also to ACES Polytechnic College Incorporated, the APCI, to my APCI family, thank you so much. And to everyone, daghan kaayong salamat for being a part of my life as well as for making me a part of your life.
And with that, forever grateful na at least ma-share ninyo yung story. And salamat kayo sa panahon, Queenie Marie Dacchio.
Thank you so much,
The former remaining panahon 2024.
Yes.
But right before we end, I think I had to read this once and for all. The certificate of appreciation. Yung nag-effort na ba yung travel din.
Thank you, sir.
So this was, I'm reading this certificate of appreciation hereby given to Queen Marie Dacchio, the Binibining Panako 2024, for the invaluable and heartfelt contribution given by of stories and experiences during the difficult one-on-one heart and heart review program. Given this very day, the release of the broadcast, the 21st of February 2026 here at Napo, Panapo City, Davao del Norte. So here you go.
Thank you so much, sir.
Is na image
My picture.
Oo.
Thank you so much.
So naku pangito picture na taro. Okay. So I think hope naman po nato the next time kung magsunod magpapag-sir pageant soonest kung di man sa Dapnor kasi iay sa lahat. Upa sa naman friends na to ang venue nato gamit karon mao ang Nabo na makitaan din at bangyot sa iya na Allah matter dili actually yung school the ACES Polytechnic College Panabo just right in front din sa Panabo City, Davao del Norte. And lamig tayo yung latte, coffee latte. So, nagdan siya chocolate. Napod diya Nabo ya sa SN Lanang. Ya sa ground floor. Ngayon na makita kung unsay darit po unsay naadiri napod sila dito. So it's taste check muna. Salamat kaya nila to right topic okay for this and I think that's about it for our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview program. And punta sa sunod pa mga ilim basin na-interview po na ako pang mga candidates kung dili current basin former sa mga future title holders. And once again, kini ang inyong host-nalaga ni Kadangpan, Carlo Dolier, together with Peach Queenie Marie Dacchio, the former Binibining Panabo 2024. Again kayong salamat at maayong adlaw kanining tanan. Amping permente, once again, mabuhay!
Ug madaya.
Hi everyone, this is Blessy Abigail Pico Maingking, your Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao 2024 runner-up and your reigning Miss Valencia 2025. You are now watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Hi everyone, my name is Kai Del Coro, your local Davao event host, and you are watching Kadangpan Live by Carlo Dolier.
Giatod kaninyo sa Drip and Dip Cafe. ug Montefrio Garden Resort.
Wala man na siya ma-feel sa ato.
Pwede na sila mataunan ng tubig.
Nabawa na yung mga again, at this juncture ay usa ka mabungahon og maayong adlaw kanining tanan. Welcome na usab sa lain na pod na edisyon sa ato ang gikahinaman nga kapihan sa Kadangpan, the Kadangpan Digital Media Forum. O kami gihapon sa kanunay ang inyong ubos nga alagad, Kadangpan Carlo Dolier,
Tomas Canoy Abansenia Jr. ang kauban ni Director Carlo. Ang ating bisita karon mo si Police Senior Master Sergeant Marjorie M. Siricon ug si Police Master Sergeant Mark Ace Asiro. Sila ang ating bisita karon nga magpahayag kung unsa ang trabaho sa maritime. Kay subad sa una, karon pa ko nakabalo nga naa di ay sila'y kuan na ron na ginahimo sa atong kadagatan. So, sir, sa inyo na.
yes, unang gabing una, sir ug ma'am, maayong buntag at welcome sa ato ang media forum.
May buntag, sir.
Yes.
Sir Carlo and Sir Tomas.
Mm-hmm.
So, ako di ay si Police Senior Master Sergeant Marjorie Siricon from the Davao City Maritime Police Station, Police Community Relations Officer. Kung akong kauban.
Ako dahil si Police Master Sergeant Acero na assign ko sa Regional Maritime Unit 11 as PCR PNCO. Yes. So, before sa tanan, sir, gusto lang na mo i-acknowledge ang among Director, si Police General Lo F. Ibanglista, Director sa Maritime Group, ug ang among Regional Chief na si Police Colonel Melvin L. Laguros.
Yes. Okay, so before tamangotana, we would like to acknowledge the presence, of course, to Sara Castor, kung siyempre, kung naipangotana, gikan sa yaha, padulong sa atong mga bisita, taga na to nagpagtagad. Pero unang gabing una, mga sir ug ma'am, kumusta naman ang atong kadagatan karon as far as the maritime police is concerned within the area of jurisdiction nga naa sa inyong part? Kumusta naman po?
Sa ako, sir, since na-assign mo ko sa Davao City Maritime Police Station, ang amo ang area of responsibility is within the seawaters and coastal areas of Davao City. So, pagkakaroon, peaceful man ang ato ang kadagatan. Naga-prepare me, naga-conduct with security coverage karon kay naman ta gina-celebrate na to ang araw ng Davao. At the same time natay mga activities in relation to araw ng Davao. Ang una ana katong natay Davao Trade Fair da sa Magsaysay Park, so na may mga tao dira na assign to provide security coverage. Tapos naapod tay karon umaabot na Ironman 70.3. So karong this weekend, that will be this weekend, March 21 and 22. So aside sa Ironman na pagpapadabawen niya, kuan gapon siya, part gapon siya sa Ironman o Iron Kids. So ubay-ubay yun among preparasyon ani, since ang focus sa amo ang security is ang tubig, which is ang pinakalisod na part sa triathlon. No, kay naghanap og mga discussion na nahitabo sa tubig o uban na wala kahuman sa ilahang race, ilahang swimming. So mo nang daghan-daghan jud may karon na mga taga maritime na provide security
O assistance.
So karon kumusta naman pa as far unsay accomplishment nato as far as katong sa pagbalantay sa atong karagatan within Davao City, o unsay atong mga expectations pod sa atong mga kaigsunan nga bantay rapod sa kung manggaling nga naay mga simbakulang nga naay mga dili maayong talimat po.
Sa pagkakaroon, sir, unahon lang sana ko ipa-discuss ang operational accomplishments namo for the whole quarter sa amo ang with the whole Davao region na lang, no? I-discuss ni sa ko ang kauban si MSG Acero.
Yes po.
So, may buntag, usab sa tanan. Sir, sa karon sa first quarter, na laws implemented or focus crimes mangod ang maritime, which is ang maritime group is unique unit na naroon siya focus crime o gina-implement na law. So ang among focus crimes is about RA 10654 or the local fisheries ordinance or sa fisheries code. Sa first quarter na tay duwa ka accomplishment sa February, and sa local ordinances January 93, sa February 63 o sa March 36, total of 192 accomplishment sa first quarter sa RA 10654. Sa Wildlife Act or sa Republic Act 9147, natay tulo sa January o isa sa March, a total of 4. Sa PD 705 or Forestry Code kanang sa mga kahoy, sa January is natay isa, sa February natay isa, total of 2. Sa RA 9175 o sa Chainsaw Act, so sa karon wala pa tay na accomplishment regarding aning batas, pero sa other accomplishment na dili mi lead operating unit o lead agency, naga-join pod mi regarding sa firearms law sa Republic Act 10591, sa Republic Act 9165 sa Dangerous Act. Napod ni joint operation sa mga territorial police nato nung January 2, February 3 o March 1, total of 6 joint operation. Moto sir sa first quarter nga accomplishment sa maritime.
So, either the both of you can answer this question personally before nga mangutan na si Tomas, no? Pero, the role, unsay role gani sa tuwang maritime police within the jurisdiction of Davao City, and what is the main purpose of unsay mabulugon or unsay kamay hinungdanon with this kind of ingon nato nga mga programs na nagabantay sa atuang karagatan?
Sige sir, ako yung mo answer sa ana ha. Ang PNP Maritime isa siya sa mga National Operational Support Unit na nag-focus sa police operations within the coastal areas and sea waters of the Philippines. Since ang Philippines is an archipelagic country, paglibutan ta og various islands of tubig. So mo nang nabuo ang maritime group. So mission namo is naman may mission no. Mission namo. Sige, Ace.
The mission of maritime group is to perform all police functions and ensure public safety and internal security over Philippine waters, territorial waters and rivers, including ports of entry and exit, and sustain the protection of the maritime environment. Mo na among mission as a maritime group person.
Before kang Tomas no ng pangutana, I don't know kung sakop ba na katong sa pag pagbalantay pod unayan natong katong mga manabugay sa mga patog samal within that jurisdiction po.
Kanang sa mga ports, part na sa mga.
Okay.
So kami ang nag-secure jud sa ports kay ingon pa sa ko ang kauban diri ports of entry and exit, since entry and exit na ang dira sa Minipier, sa Muarp, sa May West, naapod mi dira sa naapod mi sa Davao Fish Port, sa DICT dito sa Panabo, o sa mga tanang major ports diri sa Davao region naapod mi na-assign. Pero kung maingon ta og pwede na ba niya siya makalarga ang barko, dili na naamua. Okay. Kana manggong pag-abot sa number of passengers kung gasunod sila sa sa manifest, it's the job of the Philippine Coast Guard to determine yapon kung pwede ba mulayag o dili ang isa ka vessel. Kami kutob rami sa security.
Unless kung naayan na namatikdan nga na ay mga dili angay ipasulod, mga deadly weapons, illegal drugs, kontrabando.
Yeah, actually naami na intercept
Opo.
na recent gahapon lang dito isang adlaw dito Sunday sa May West Wharf dito sa Island Garden City of Samal. While nag-inspect of baggage ang personnel dito, so nahulog na candy dito, nakita na marijuana dito. So ang sigarilyo gialisdan niya og dahon sa marijuana ang sulod, no? Kita man na to. Tapos naay sa shade dito sa marijuana. So nakasulod sa transparent na plastic. Yan ay foil pod na nakitaan. So mo na ka importante ang presensya o ang presensya sa PNP Maritime Group sa ato ang ports of entry and exit kay kami mismo ang nag-inspect og baggages og vehicle. So if there are any unusualities or kanang mga ginaingon nato na mga illegal na mga ginabuhat, kami mismo ang mo apprehend, at the same time kami ang mo file of case.
Tomas?
Ma'am, sir, pila nakatuig ang maritime? Kaya sa akong pagkaibalog, karon pa ko nagkakuan ng maritime dahil na trabaho diya sa kuan. Kaya karon maguguli na ka-experience na naadoy maritime dahil katong pag-guest lang last week na nakuha na dahil kuan ng maritime. So, moto, pila nakatuig ang maritime kuan no? Maritime groups ninyo, si tawagan. Maritime Police, kano sa pa yan establish? Taw-taw na ba?
Ang PNP Maritime Group manggod na-establish na siya, di ba, ng Philippine Constabulary?
Sa una. PC, tapos na-divide siya, from the Philippine Constabulary, na atay sa Army na Navy and na sila yung Marines. So, nagbuhat po itong counterpart for the coastal waters sa pangtubig na police. So, mo nang na panganak ang sa una, tawagan na is Maritime Command. Maritime Command, 1990 na siya. 1990 siya na buo, Maritime Command. And then, from 1990 to 1992 nagkaroon ng Maritime Office dire sa Davao kay katong mga unang personnel namo nag-adto sila sa every region sa Philippines para mangita og lugar kung asa mag-establish og PNP Maritime Office. So from Maritime Command himo na siya PNP Maritime Group. So mo na karon ang tawag sa amo ang grupo. So ang inyong mga gina-allow mo palatan mo yung mga madakpan na kanang mga illegal nga ipasulod sa siyudad sa Davao, ma-intercept ninyo kung musulod sila kay kamo ang mag-inspeksyon basta na sa kadagatan. How about kanang mga ipangit sa bitaw sa dagat ng mga illegal tapos sugatong sa laing kuan, appeal po na sa inyo ang trabaho.
Appeal gyapon sa sir. So ang mga pamaagi para ma-intercept namo mga ingana nga mga activities is dahil operation ang Maritime Group is ginatawag namo nga seaborne operation. Kanang makita ninyo usahay kanang sa mga dagat nato nga naimutuyok nga mga visit watercraft namo to conduct seaborne operation para ma-intercept ang kanang mga activity or to igubon ang opportunity sa ubang mga illegalista nga magbuhat og dili tama sa atong dagat.
So appeal din sa inyo. So kung naamoy mga madakpan nga pala nagpo na nga mga pasulod nga kuan. So pag na intercept ninyo, i-turn over ba niyo dinhi sa atong pananglit DCPO or sa atong nga police nga kuan o kamo mismo ang mag-apprehend din kamo tanan. O na pa mo'y i-turn over pananglit dinhi sa DCPO, pananglit sa city director, kay kamo nasakop man mo dinhi sa city. So ana ba gyapon ang sistema kung amoy mga ma-intercept, i-turn over ninyo, then kamo ang nakadako, so o kamo na mismo ang mag-file kaso sa kanang mga nadakpan.
Kung niya na, sir, kung nami madakpan dira sa kadagatan, sir, kami mismo ang ga-file og case. Kaya amo gunang jurisdiction. So, everything na madakpan within the waters o sea waters of Davao Region, Davao City, and the coastal areas of Davao City, amo na siyang jurisdiction. Actually, nagay nakabutang dito in other police functions. So, in other, kung naapay laing violations dira kanang mga dira sa coastal areas, na yung mga robbery, na yung mga tawag na to anak na illegal drugs o RA 9165, muag gyapon na. So, dili na namo gina-turn over kay police man. Parehas rami police. So, now may investigatory powers. Same as them, no? Dara sa DCPO. So, dili mi pwede na mag-turn over sa ilaha. No? Kay amuan na siyang trabaho.
Kamo ang
Kami ang nakatoka dira sa
so, di na pala sa uban nga naimadakpan, turn over sa kapulisan, para mag-checkpoint, ng army, turn over Manila.
Turn over nila sir, kay wala na sila.
Police power.
Wala sila police power, wala sila investigatory power, and they are not trained, manggod sir, to file cases. Unlike us, na nag-undergo jud may own training ana.
Right. Naipangutana si Sarah Castor.
Ang question ko is, dapat tayo nagdakpan ng legal issue
Ma'am, based sa atong stats or sa atong accomplishment within the first quarter of 2026, natay nadakpan na illegal fishing from January to March na 192 ka-accomplishment sa maritime group within Davao region.
Pero kining 192 ma'am, ano ni siya, violations of local ordinance.
Local ordinance.
Kaya naman tayo national law, which is RA 10654 or the Fisheries Code of the Philippines. So when it comes to the national law or the Fisheries Code of the Philippines, namin duha ka accomplishment. No, a usual violation is 86B kanang mga nga kanang unregistered bangka o unauthorized fishing or fine mesh net, mo na mong kuan, or fishing in marine protected areas. Kay bawal man na. No. Tapos kining 192, every city and municipalities of the Davao region na sila ordinance, fishery ordinance. Kay mandated man na sa ato ang BFAR no na naay fishery ordinance, especially diri sa Davao region kay naamantas ka ng ginatawag nato na daghan kayo o isda na dakpan, saya na term ana nila kanang fishing grounds, no? Naatay fishing grounds diri. So mas stricto ang pag-implement jud sa tong local ordinance.
Ma'am, so far wala ba yung mga nagsamok-samok pod na mga nasaag nga mga bangka or kumbaga sa salitang kanto mga pirata nga muanha kung naay mga mag-disrupt sa ato ang kadagatan?
Kana manggong piracy na ginaingon or poaching, usually may tabo na siya sa international waters. Na-assign mi sa una sa Palawan, and na-assign ba tawi-tawi guys?
Sa Balabak. Which is the last portion sa mapa sa Palawan. Yung buntot niya is tapad niya na is Malaysia. So dati na-assign ko ito way back 2016 na may accomplishment na naka-rescue mi og trafficking in person na upat ka buok. So ang na-rescue namo is taga diri pa jud sa Kilapawan among na-rescue na gisultihan namo sila nga katong kaistorya nila nga tao na nag-offer sa ila og trabaho sa Malaysia. So wala sila ipapilis, ang gibuhat nila mag-backdoor sila. Pero among gikuan sa ila nga kabalo ba mo unsa ang yung time camp pag-abot sa Malaysia kay wala man papilis. Wala ta kabalo, buhaton mo dito 6 slave o sa pa ba? Mo tong gi-remind na mo sila nga instead nga magfactor mo, makagi mo sa tama nga proseso ng trabaho.
So far, I don't know kung sakop pa na sa inyo katong mga tao nga pasahero nga intoxicated sa alcohol, pagdaong pasulod sa from the point sa saman padulong diri sa Davao. Na ba?
Actually, na case dara na kanang pasahero na hubog, no? Mangayo lang tabang sa mga. Ang nagasakay mong good sa atong vessel is Coast Guard. Dili mong good may nagasakay, wala may Sea Marshal diri. Pag during sa sakay ana, ang Coast Guard yun mo, ang mga crew sa bangka, unahon yun nila og ingon sa Coast Guard, since ang Coast Guard ang nakasakay sila ha. But, pag sakay pa lang daan, kung i-report nila sa mua, pwede ra pud na mo kanang mastoryahan ng na mo. Kinana po mga incident panggudpod na duol sa muang crew. Hubog ang ningsakay niya, basi mo ambak. So, pwede na lang sa ka, ay na lang sa sakay, kay basi mo ambak ka, delikado mo. Nga na.
Dahil dito sa Kadangpan, smuggling na cigarettes. Naba mo yung nadakpan?
Daghan mig na dakpan sa una, no, last year, regarding sa smuggled cigarettes. Pero ang sa among good, ang mga nadakpan dili kayo ana kadaghan, mas daghan ang sa kanang Philippine Navy. Ana sila ha kay sugaton man lang ko sa dagat. No, ya mas dako man ilang vessel. Pero namin nadakpan sa ubay-ubay pod. Kailang dili mi ka file atong katong kailangan man good kung mag-operate mi o smuggling no kauban na mo ang customs. It's just mao na jud na siya ang ang SOP. Naay customs kauban. So
pangayon mo clearance.
Pangayon mi og clear kauban jud naman sa clearance. Every operation kauban naman sa joint forces. Karon since medyo trabahoso mo gana siya kung mag-intercept ka kuan kay kana sila ang smuggling ng good ang nagpalikod pud sila mamugat pud ng mga tao. So syempre kabalo naman tano dili man sila basta-basta mo na sila guts ng sulod sa tuwa kung wala koy nagpaluyo sila ng tao. So kuan na siya kanang grabe ang intelligence gathering ana before mi mo kuan operate kay ano pud ang tropa kung pataka pud o dagan-dagan ubay-ubay na pud mga millions na pud amo ang na worth of cigarettes for wala lang may data magud karon for the year last year good may daghang dakpan wala may data karon maghatag na may data sa inyo okay wala magud diri first quarter of 2026 lang ni last year magud may daghang dakop karon wala kay kuan kanang nag-focus mi dito sa laing sa laing violations. Tapos, karon kay more on violation of RA 10643 or graphic health warning ang mga nadakpan. Kay kanang managong maninda dira sa sa bangketa na walay graphic health warning. Kasagaran walay graphic health warning kay kana mga smuggled cigarettes. Kay dili sila regulated sa tobacco sa DTI. So mo na amo ang ginatakop. Nami recent na accomplishment December. So dito sa Samal ka ng mga tindahan na nagabaligya o smuggled cigarette. Ingon ito smuggled ka balo mo ta na smuggled. Pero among ma-file lang is kanang graphic of warning kay moingon man gud ta og smuggled naman gud sila certain amount sa nadakop nimo para makaingon sila og ning ato mo gud ang violation. Paras pud sa bagong law karon ng economic sabotage dapat dinagko imuhang
May requirement.
May requirement so
na mamit dapat.
No, the elements of the crime niya. Kami so maningkamot pud mi na among madakpan ni ato pud pati pud masayang among effort, among resources kay di pud basta-basta ba mo operate. Gastos pud ba
kalas po na kinabuhi pananglit man
correct
na mo sukol.
Oo, kay mga dagko baya na sila no kung naadyo na sila. Wata ka balo na sila firearms.
So regarding ng mga anong sigarilyo, sa about sa bugas, klaro din yung bugas na napod mo yung mga nadakpan. Dili tayo sa kita mo sa naging tuig kaning first quarter ninyo. Na mo yung intercept regarding sa bugas. So economic sa butay po niya ba, di ba? Kasi siyempre
Sa karon sir, wala pa mi nakakuha na ng accomplishment regarding sa bugas. Wala pa.
sigarilyo pa lang.
Sigarilyo, ang bugas sir na ano na mo sa Cebu last year na Montuto Maritime Maritime with our agriculture at atong kauban sa operation. Sa Cebu to siya.
Cebu. Hindi sa ato sa Davao City wala pa.
Wala pa sir.
Wala pa sa karon.
Hadlok siguro sila. Hadlok siguro sila sir.
Di mahal na lang gani ang bugas. Mangita paglabad. But anyway, line pa, I don't know kung namin na-report na insidente na pasahero, kung na-caught off guard or nasakpan within the violation sa RA 11312. Ito mali, di man nato malikay nga namang goy mag-chancing sa while going inside katong mga pasahero pasulod na wala na matikod. So, na ba kaso nga na?
Sa ako ang experience nila, sir, na ato siya way back 2023 at 2024. And ato sa opisina na mo, kay nagreklamo o kuan sexual harassment. So, dili jud siya, dili jud siya katong Safe Spaces Act. Kaya wala pa man ata na implement ang Safe Spaces Act ato na time.
Opo.
So, sexual harassment ang gi-file ni baba siya og unjust fixation based sa evaluation sa fiscal of sport. So, mo to siya. Actually, kuan to kanang tourist passenger to siya. Nato sa mga office from Samal. Ang crew sa tourist passenger na vessel ang gi-filean. Nagkuan mo to siya, nag-prosper man ang case kay na panisyan ko tong pero unjust fixation lang to. So, gamay lang siya. Gamay lang siya na kaso pero at least justice has been served sa nagreklamo sa mo na importante.
Ang penalty unjust fixation yun kasi barat mo harap.
Yeah.
Marag 100 pesos.
Kaya mura ra gud karon kung gisungog ko nimo, pwede ko mo file sa mo kung wala ko giganahan. Kung na-annoy ko sa imuhang sungog sa kuha, pwede ko mo file og unjust fixation. Ana ra siya kasimple na violation.
Unjust fixation.
Likay-likay ng kay kasi maigot tas why din ano. Ma'am og sir, I think doon na by piece of advice anang sa tuwang mga pasahero nga mudaong from Samal to Davao to syempre nga musunod ra gyapon ta sa balaod even though kabalo ko nga lahi man gud ang jurisdiction between Samal and Davao pero kung sa no piece of advice o pahimang nukod sa atong mga pasahero from point A to point B. Ma'am o sir.
So ang among advice lang sa tanang mga passengers nga moadto og Samal, Mulaag. So iwasan nato ang mga butang. For example, magdala og alak or limnon which is bawal man jud. Mag biyahe og na dili na kainom kay as sponsor ng restaurant karon lang nga na yung mga tendency jud di jud maiwasan nga na jud mo reklamo about sa mga sa ilimnon sa mga hipo-hipo mora sa pad
base na ikadulang si Ma'am Saricon.
Ang sa mua lang po since murag rampant ang illegal drugs pero grabe po ang campaign against illegal drugs sa mga choy-choy dira sa party dira sa Samal man jud na kay ingon pa nila lahi ra jud pag nakatumar ka atong MJ party drugs MJ so lang nako na ayaw jud na ninyo sugdi ayaw mo pagdala sa Samal O ayaw po nyo sugdi, kay makadaot na siya, no? Mo na ingon nila ta, yes to sports, no to drugs. Mo na sa inyong pag-eskwela. Mo na yung makatabang sa inyo. Second, sa mga illegal, sa mga violators of the fisheries code in the Philippines. Pahimangno na mo tanan na magpa-register sa kay naman may fishing vessel caravan. Ang PNP Maritime Group mo ay nag-lead pod ng fishing vessel caravan. So mo issue mi og fishing vessel clearance sa mga fishing bangka na 3 gross tonnage and below. So dapat magpa-register sila sa AMUA para dili na mo sila madakpan kay mao maguning daghan ni datakpan aning local fishery ordinance kay kining wala ni sila permit para mangisda. O pati fisher folks o katong mangisda. So ang bangka i-register pati ang fisher folks group i-register food. So 100 man ang payment ata karon anang registration sa fishing bangka kay para sa mga mungod para ma-monitor pud na mo kung ang makina na ginagamit nila was used in any illegal activities. Kay gina-stencil pud na mo. Stencil na mo ilahang mga NG. Serial number silang NG. Nora to.
Ano yung pinakalisod po, no? Ilabi na sa, karagatan kay ma-felt man po na itong nakataas na po na ng presyo sa gana. Kay isudra po ng ilang panginabuhian po. Pero, ulahi lang na ako na pangutan na before tam mag-end, no? Pero, syempre, I don't know kung naabay ginahimo ninyo na CSR, Community Service Relations within your jurisdiction or kung naabay pakigalayon, kung naay caravan drive or giving back nga to sa komunidad.
Kini mo ang section, sir, is kini mo section kung asa mi nabilong duha community relations. Mao na ang civil relations na version sa army. So, ang ginabuhat na mo diri is more on information dissemination. Information education campaign mo na amo ang prayo. So, mo nang nag-add sa schools para mag-lecture, community engagement, mag-lecture, mag-conduct ng kulong-kulong, especially anang RA 11313 o Safe Spaces Act kay which is dili naman ko na to siya mapansin kay medyo gamay ra siya nabutang sa ubang tao kay wala ginadaan lang na to sa joke, but kana di ato ang simple na joke o kanang mga manitsit ta, it's a violation of the Safe Spaces Act. And then naapoy mga cases pod na sexual harassment ni ana nagasumbong sa mga estudyante. That's why nag-adto jud mi sa school, sa community to engage with them so that they will not be afraid to report any violations of their rights. No, which is mo nang sulod mi as police officers para matabangan sila, para ma-serve ang justice sa ilaha. And then aside ana pod sa AMUA, nag-coordinate me with the local government units sa Davao City and the Island Garden City of Samal. Mao man na amo ang jurisdiction sa Davao region pod with the other municipalities and cities, LGUs of the Davao region. Nag-coordinate me kay in partnership man jud na ang PNP with the LGU. Kay one man jud na ang amo ang funds, amo kuan is not enough for us ato operational kuan na mo. So we need really the help of the LGU for that. Coordinate with the LGU sa tanan nila activities sa upang
Sir, ma'am, pila mo kabuok po sa mga maritime police? Pila batalyon ba mo? Through company? O pila mo kabuok sa inyong tropa sa maritime? Para enough siya na maka-serve sa katawhan sa ating karagatan.
As of now, sir, actually, kulang din mi sa strength kung i-base siya sa DOL sa Pilipinas. Para karon diri sa Davao City, kulang mi sa tao diri sa Davao City kay dapat man may mga other offices diri sa Davao region. Napa may office diri sa Dilsor, sa Davao Norte o sa Davao Oriental. So ang strength namo karon supposedly is naka 180 dapat diri sa Davao. Pero ang among strength karon is 136 or 38 lang mi.
Kabuok sa area ng nganlan nimo.
Sa area nga
sa pangalan nimo nga area 100 feet ang buhok. So,
So,
kulang tayo.
dapat manggod sa amo ang sa organization sa PNP ang maritime group ang nakabutang manggod sa amo strength punta is 4,800 supposedly, pero karon kami nasa 3,600 kapin kami, so kung depleted yun among strength.
So, murag lisangko na ta sa atuang pagpanapos ning atong programa, pero syempre tagaan na to naghigayon sa ilahang mensaheng pagpanapos gikan sa atuang tinubdan. Of course, unahon sa nato si Mama Sericon, imanang closing remarks.
Before the amo alang di ay kanami recruitment manggod karon.
Yes po.
Sa maritime. So sa mga willing o sa mga gusto mahimog maritime police sama ka namo, no, na isa ka operational national operational support unit sa sa PNP, sa Philippine National Police. Kami kay amo ang training mo sa tubig jud, kami cooper course, WASAR, Water Search and Rescue, Police Scuba course, muna mong mga trainings, underwater investigation course. Kana siya amo ang special training kay naman may waterborne school sa Mabini, Batangas or sa Palawan. Dira ginakandak na among mga training. So sa mga gusto og magpadagat, no, please join the PNP Maritime Group. Sa getong further information nato isa ato ang recruitment.
Ang recruitment sa PNP Maritime di ay baya ko na siya online. So dili mi mag-cater diri sa among office sa region is madidirekta sa concern sa Manila. Kay ang recruitment manggod karon nga panahon is na siya intended office or unit na sila na ang mo cater of recruitment. Dati manggod sa time namo sa akong classmate diri mi nag-apply sa Davao. Regionalize among application. So karon ang application is centralized. Manila ito ng Kamkrami.
So, ang recruitment, mga pila ka buo, ang inyong gikinahanglan, kung naa may ma-recruit, pila ka buo ang ginakikinahanglan.
Karon sir, gitagaan mi sa quota is 104 lang.
104 ka buo. Ang requirements ba sa pag-apply sa Maritime Police o sa police mismo, pareha ba o lahi ang requirement sa Maritime Police o kanina sa police na pagka-police?
Same lang, sir.
Same lang.
Same requirement.
So, depende na siya kung asa ka.
Yes, sir. Napod na sa online, sir, sa, I think, PNP oras ata, na mamili ka ang unit kung asa ka ma-apply.
Okay, well, ang start sa recruitment is March 29 ba? 2 to 29? March 29 ang start sa recruitment, then online na ninyo buhaton. You can follow the page of the PNP Recruitment Service Section, RSS, PRSS, PNP Recruitment Selection Section. Selection Service. So, follow their Facebook page. You can also follow our page, the Regional Maritime Unit 11, muna sa ang buong region. And then Davao City Maritime, and our Facebook page also, Davao City MARPSTA o Davao City Police. Police station na adira makita ninyo announcements regarding sa recruitment and mga pahimangno regarding sa mga kanang ginaingon nato na safety tips, security tips, dira po ninyo mabasa mga updates po.
So sa age, walay limit o may limit ang age from kung saan edad magsulod o ang hantod sa asa siya taman nga edad?
21 years old to 31?
21 to 27?
21 to 30.
30. Siya ang qualified na magkasulod.
Basta pag take out ni mo, 30 years old pa, okay pa.
Hindi ang mula pass.
Okay pa, mag 31 na ka.
Di na.
Kailangan og kwan.
Age waiver.
From waiver. From Napolcom.
Single. Naanay requirements ang Napolcom for the issuance of waiver, so they can visit Napolcom for that. Kung tanaw nila na purag mo sobra man jud ko ani unya, pero qualified man ko daghan ko trainings. Kay ang exemption man gud na is daghan ka o
special skills.
para isyuhan kanilang age waiver.
Okay. So nadala na gyud ng closing remarks kay Sir Acero kay so giuna nato ladies first para sa Ma'am Sarina. That's the golden rule, ladies first then. Alright. Pero pero kani kay ang recruitment naigo sa Bendita sa Lukay March 29. Oo. But pero pwede na taga na to naghigayon nga kung winning mo pero masay na gyud mo sa Manila dili mo kay siyempre recruitment naman. And with that sa nining higayon salamat kayo sa panahon Ma'am Saricon and Sir Acero for your time sharing your data with us and I hope na dili kini ang ulahi kay basin sunod si Ma'am Arsen na po na nga mong guest po kay karon busy raman gyud siya sa iyahang mga aktibidades sa karagatan Anyway, so before ta hinapos ning atong program pasalamatan sad nato ang venue mao ang Drip and Dip Cafe. Syempre pirmi namo na ginagamit kung naay bisita. Nahimutang kini atbang sa Cecil's Snack House sa Anda Corner Inigo Street, Davao City. And this is highly recommended kay syempre mas better nga kami magsayo gyud mi diri para lang naay higayon nga maka-share o very cozy, nindot ang ambience, quiet o nindot na lugar. So recommended na ni siya para sa ako o para pod matry ninyo sa mga estudyante or kung naa may ipahimutang nga meeting, pwede man pod, pero mas better kung aning nga tong kapihan ginagamit na nato matag buntag kay syempre pag apply ningaw pa kay di nahimutang ato ang mga diskusyon. O Tomas, naaba kay gusto itimbaya?
Wala na ko itimbaya. Natapos na ba ang atong programa?
Na humanata sa ato ang program. O salamat po sa ato ang kaubanan na nakapangutan na pod si Sarah Castor. Di lang na ko i-mention usang branding sa media pero hapit na ang ato ang kay basin maun siya mi. O din hinatapos ang ato ang line na po na edisyon sa ato ang kapihan sa Kadangpan, ng Kadangpan Digital Media Forum, hangtod sunod gayon sa nayung panghisgutanan nga di nako ikaw kitang tanan na dunay dakong kalambigitan sa mga wala kaabot ni ining ato ang episode karon mamahimnon niyong balikan pwede naman na i-replay sa Facebook o YouTube i-search lang ang kapihan sa Kadangpan o Kadangpan Digital nga masibya unyang gabi. Napoy mga replay pero di na lang ko isgot kung unsang adlaw may mag-replay. Ug kami gihapon sa kanunay ang inyong mga moderator Kadangpan Carlo Dolier,
Kadangpan Tomas Canoy Evangelia Jr. I-replay na mo rin alas 9. So i-type lang para niyo makita
sa Kadangpan Digital sa makausab or sa kapihan sa Kadangpan. Daghang salamat ug maayong adlaw kanilang tanan ug amping permente.
Kining programaha gihatod kaninyo sa Drip and Dip Cafe ug Montefrio Garden Resort.
It was a nerve-wracking experience because I never thought that I would compete such beauty pageant title holders and also contestants from bigger pageants. It was such a huge opportunity for me to be a sister of those candidates, and that experience molded me to who I am today.
Feliz, they are Solomon Resentas, highly uplifting, the first class municipality of Zamboanga Peninsula, the municipality of Kadangpan, province of Zamboanga del Norte.
Hello everyone, I am Charmaine Sanchez Farog, your Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao 2024, and you're watching Kadangpan Live by Carlo Dolier.
Hi everyone, this is Blessy Abigail P. Kumaingking, your Miss Philippines Earth Mindanao 2024 runner-up and your reigning Miss Valencia 2025. You are now watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Hi everyone, my name is Kai Del Coro, your local Davao event host, and you are watching Kadangpan Live by Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Rebecca Gail Celis, your Mutya ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Dana Gabriel Taufa, your D1 ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Catriona Batu, your Pag-asa ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Sawadika, mabuhay ug madayaw. This is Angel Alicaba, your patnubay ng Davao 2025, and you're watching Kadangpan Live with Carlo Dolier.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlo.
Hello po sa lahat ng viewers, si Sir Carlo. Mabuhay ug madaya. One of the purpose of the human life is to serve.
I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
It really wasn't in the cards for me to join a pageant.
You know what? I'm already 25.
Yes, of course. I have so many memories there.
Of course.
Tapos nag-interview pag yung kasama yung kumawa, basta sikat kayo ni sila nga media dadto.
You're always soul of light and I cannot imagine doing those things, no? You're so doing those things.
Mayong adlaw, mabuhay o madayaw gikan sa dakbayan sa Davao. And we are here once again for another edition of our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview here on the Kadangpan Digital Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Kadangpan Digital Network Facebook page. Of course, let's not wait for her because she's already here. She is currently a student of Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated College of Law, chemical engineer, the former Mutya ng Davao 2017, former Binibining Sindangan 2023, events host, and of course, the pride of Barangay Cabante and Davao City. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry MMD if I have to sing this right now. She is none other than Reyna Pobayala.
Oh, she! Nabiling ni
kanyang kagwapa.
Paulo pataada oy.
Mabuhay ug madayaw.
Mabuhay ug madayaw, sir.
Yes, I am so glad that even though you're quite busy, but still you have been given the ample time to join me.
Yes, of course. I can't miss this for the world.
Yes, I couldn't say no for this.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So first and foremost, how are you with your law school?
I'm a little, I'm a little stressed, but I'm carrying it, I think naman. Okay naman. It's a little bit stressful, but kaya naman.
Yeah. Pansin ako, very public kayo, imong aura.
Yes.
But let's get into business with your humble beginnings. But first and foremost, for those who might ask, I don't know kung ay nangutana si Moana, pero what was your childhood dream?
My childhood dream, well, I always wanted to be a pilot talaga, sir. But I don't think it was for me kasi number one, yung mata ko medyo sira talaga siya. So that wasn't really for me. But yeah, I tried chemical engineering, and then after that, I took up law school. So I think though pag bata, our dreams change from time to time. So I think I'm currently in the right path, and I hope I'm able to achieve that dream, this new dream of mine.
Yes. So I'm just intrigued kasi your father is a Japanese and very confusing kayo kay I don't know, makasabot ba ka kagano?
Gamay.
Pero how do you parang makig-storya with your mother?
Oh, sa akong mother, we speak in Bisaya. Kay Bisaya naman po akong mother. But my father, my biological father even then, so we speak in Japanese, and ako ang current na father po, akong stepfather, we also speak in Japanese. So I'm used to speaking in Japanese, but not that fluently. Siguro kanang mga ang importante kay masabtan lang sa other person akong kasturya. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because dugay-dugay naman ka sa kabantian if I'm not mistaken. So, ginamarites na ako kang Janzing Galvez, yung Hannah Mage, kayo mga taga-kabantian man po.
Yeah.
But I'm more interested, when did you start having your career in the world of pageantry?
Maybe that was 11 years ago. Yeah, I started when I was 15 years old. So 11 years na talaga siya. I started 15 years old. Simple lang na parang there was a barangay pageant, and of course we needed to have a representative, so there was no one else naman available. So it was my turn. And then that was the first time that I started pageantry, and there I met my handler. So Rodney, who is currently handling all of the pageants that I've also tried naman. So yeah, I think that was just how everything started, just with me saying yes to that kind of opportunity to represent lang mo ang purok up until nag-progress na siya into, big pageants.
Okay. Can you trace back to the time when you were Mutya ng Davao 2017? At that time, you were the successor of Eliza Molitudor.
Yeah.
But how is that feeling that you are representing and becoming an ambassadress of Davao City at that time?
Well, it was actually a very life-changing opportunity because, well, for one, I was still young. I was 18 years old back then, and though I had an experience naman on how to handle people because I was into pageantry nga, but it was a different experience all throughout because honestly, that's when I was able to really meet kanang mga dignitaries, able to understand how Davao City works as a whole, and actually that experience paved the way for many more opportunities kasi it widened my perspective about life, about the world. That's when I learned to dream more, dream big. So yeah, it was a very heartwarming experience for me as well. 18 years old, I was also juggling my university life plus that. So but overall, I was able to meet new people. At the same time, I was able to culturally my love for Davao City. So it made me change, how I view pageantry. Na dili lang di ay siya for the glitz and the glam of the show. It's also about, honing the girls to become ambassadors of goodwill. And I think that's the best thing about pageantry in Davao. So katong mga mo join, charot, kay magbutya ng Davao na di ay. Yeah, it's really a nice opportunity and a nice experience for the girls out there.
Yeah. I am also asked, because you have joined so many pageantries na halos some, as far as I know, mutya ng Karaskal pero wala ka na swerte at that time.
Same ni Jan Marin, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm more interested that time because the place of my relatives,
yeah, of course.
The Binibining Sindangan 2023. But how do you experience that you're representing, even though 18-ish hours ang travel from Davao to Sindangan? So what is the experience that you're participating in some nuances na mga activities within Sindangan and the rest of the areas na halos you've been through thick and thin na bisan pa you needed your presence na nakasalagyo nga lugar.
Yeah. Actually, katupod na experience, it's a different experience all throughout. Kay, honestly, when we first went there for the screening, nawala siya mi. Kaya nag-waze lang man mi. So, tanan mi, wala pa kaadtog Sindangan. So, katong somewhere ata, then dire mi dapit sa, not Bukidnon na way, dire sa parang na way, Maguindanao na area. So, dito minawala. And then medyo dulumbaya ang place.
Correct.
So, it was really kanang murag, hala, muna nangawala na yun mi. So, yeah, that was one of the difficulties, the first difficulty that we ever experienced when we, sa among binibining Sindangan journey. But, despite all of that, I think naman na it became really fruitful in the end. Kay what we were really after during that time was, the experience of being there. It was a new experience as well. Plus, it was a different experience kay Zamboanga na magod siya na area.
Yes.
So we're used to here, diri na side, Agusan, kana, Karaskal, kana. But dito na side, dili jud kaayo dili kay common sa mua nga mag-appeal jud dito. So, yeah, that was a new experience for us. And at the same time for me, that was the time when I had my team again. So I had Rodney again. So there was a different kind of enthusiasm because we went to Sindangan with the old team that I had. So it was a different feeling all throughout. But yeah, generally all of that, the experience, the people that I'm with, all of that actually created, it paved the way for the success that I had in Sindangan. So with everything that happened naman, I'm sure na lahat ng yun nagbunga din, diba? Since I was able to really fortunately be able to win the crown naman.
Yeah. So how will the support of the municipal government of Sindangan, of course, under the time of Mayor Rosendo Labad-Labad with kay actually nakakuha naman ka sa prize sa kotse. Nagamit na nimo to?
Yeah, of course. I've been using it sa mga events, sa tanan.
Nice.
Support-wise, I think they're very much supportive. I've been in constant communication with Attorney Lara for one. Though actually, in terms of kanang mga, I'm not sure if you mean to say kanang mga further plans sa pageantry.
Yeah.
And that I was not able to fully experience kay Sindangan because I think that was after I won Binibining Sindangan. That's when I decided to enter law school. So it was during that period. And if I can remember pa, before I was turning over my crown sa Sindangan for kay para kay Janichi, I was also even having really a tough time sa akong schedule because I was already in law school. So though the support might not have been in the pageantry, the pageantry the way of things, but I felt the support especially sa ko ang plans, sa ko ang law school. Si Attorney Lara very ka-supportive, si Attorney Vera very ka-supportive jud kaayo siya sa ko kanang grabe ang schedule but gipili gid niya nga kanang dili mag-clash sa akong schedule. So yeah, they've always been supportive. Plus I also had Mommy December who was also one of our mommies back then. So siya man ang isa sa mga organizers. So we really kept in touch all throughout. And I was even back sa Zamboanga when I was already a law student. I served as a paralegal sa election sa iyang husband, kay Attorney Pete Zamora.
Yes.
So I think altogether it created, connections as well, and the support has been there all throughout naman.
That's nice. Grabe. Pero your impression about the place Sindangan, how was that the actual I don't know about I don't know sa Aqua, pero sa imo what is your
that's
impression
a
about
very
that?
good question. It's I think the impression, I was really amazed, kay syempre when you go there, it's a far-flung area. If you are from Davao, that is.
Yes.
So it's really far, as you've mentioned, 17 hours land trip. 18 hours land trip. But dagan mo kag maagian. And in the place na maagian mo, some of them kay very ka deserted. Very ka na municipality style na. So when you step foot in Sindangan, it's a breath of fresh air kay dito gini mo makita ang progress, 'di ba? Makita kag maybe in our case, we were traveling there and it was the first time na nakita mi og Jollibee. Hala, nanay Jollibee mang inasal. That's in Sindangan. So it was as if you saw a paradise in the middle of a desert, something like that. So that's my impression of Sindangan. And that's what actually made me so drawn to Sindangan as well. Kay, I don't know, I was really drawn to the story nga nung in the middle of Zamboanga del Norte na nga naka-progressive na municipality. I was, if ako magod, if I join pageants, especially after my experience in Mutya ng Davao, I don't just really look at the, how the pageant is, but I really do my research. No, grabe gud akong research sa place. Say for example, when I joined Karaskal, I did my research about the place, and that's the same thing that I did when I joined Sindangan. Kaya the curiosity is there. I've always wanted to be a candidate na I'm here not just because I'm for myself, but I'm here to represent the brand that is Binibining Sindangan. So that was what I did really. I did my research, how it came to be, the vision of the city, of the municipality, the vision of Mayor Dodoy back then, Dodoy Labad-Labad, Damgo 2025, all of the platforms, all of the projects they've been doing. I really did my research with regards to that. And that impression of mine, katong na-amaze jud ko, kay mura siya paradise in the middle of nowhere, that I think really led me to having that desire po to learn more about Sindangan.
May impression man po is murag parehas man sa ato adiri sa Davao.
Yeah, actually, no, in the middle of tas layo pa gid kaayo siya.
Yeah. Gani kay for those who are watching kay it's 1/3 of the 182 barangays katong sa diri sa Davao, but sa Sindangan it's 52.
Yeah.
Yes, I also did my research too actually. And also kay murag parehas man pud diri sa Davao katong monumento ni Rizal.
Yeah, they have that.
Yes, correct. And also, ang coastal area, parehas man po sa ato, Sa wala pa yung coastal road, dire sa Davao.
Yeah, nana sila dito daan. Yeah,
pero,
that's amazing.
Actually, baybayon man good coastal, shoreline actually.
Yes, plus katong nila, katong the cultural center.
Yes.
Ang katong kuan, they even have the Olympic size na swimming pool.
Correct.
So I think it's a breath of fresh air for, currently we have been discussing about issues on corruption and all that, but you see a progressive municipality in the middle of Zamboanga del Norte, making waves, making headlines because of progress. So it's really amazing also to be part of that kind of brand put as a municipality in Sindangan.
Okay. No holds barred question which I like to ask because there are some people who are from Sindangan are doubtful about how you won because likely if you have read the comments, most of them that they are not impressed with the performance that you had because you're not from Sindangan. But how do you defend that, attorney?
Di naman. I've always believed that you can't ever please everyone. Kahit san ka, even if you're already at the pinnacle, someone out there will always have something bad to say about you. And I think that's not because of you. I mean, I think that sometimes it's because of them as well. Though I fully understood naman sa Sindangan na sometimes when you have a pageant like as grand as that, sometimes it's difficult to understand na dili siya, na open siya na pageant. It's for everyone.
Yes.
So the best thing about that kasi I truly understood po ang ilahang na dili taga Sindangan, dili taga Sindangan ang nadaog. But the good thing about that as well, kay I was really close to Liza Ruiz, Binibining Sindangan Kalikasan during that time. She was a representative of Sindangan during my time. Siya si Binibining, she represented Sindangan when she joined Binibining Sindangan. And so honestly, hearing about all of those comments, medyo lang pod siya, ma-fold lang pod ang noise because of how the Sindangan representative herself treated me. Hi, Binibining Liza. And also she's currently, I think, Binibining Zamboanga.
Yeah.
Diba? She'll be
Zamboanga World.
Yes, of course. So, kato, all throughout that experience, Liza's been with me. Liza's been very gracious, very graceful, always saying thank you for all of the memories that we've shared. And that in itself, I thought kasi Liza represented the Sindanganos during that time because she's the epitome of Sindangan in that pageant. So when we joined or when we were always communicating with each other, I felt her love. So yeah, yun, di ko na siya naisip. And at the same time, di ko din siya binasa. Kasi when I won, I always knew na talagang may masasabi talaga. Even nung nanalo si Catriona, di ba, merong something. So how much more kita nga, kinsa raman tao. So yeah, that's
It's highly debatable.
Yeah.
But anyway, we will turn over with your career sa hosting, I believe. So, I think after Sumutya ng Davao, you've been an events host already. But I think, how was that experience being with the organizers whenever you're being invited to host the event, especially the pageantries that you sometimes, I don't know if na pageant na imong host outside of your jurisdiction.
Oh yeah. It's really fun, you know, as a candidate or as someone naman na pageant enthusiast talaga. I've always loved pageantry. I've been a candidate. I've even tried being part of the production team before. It's also a different feeling when you're a host kasi of course you're expected to be professional. You're expected to lead, you know, the crowd, but you're expected to be just in the background kasi syempre it's for the candidates. And the best thing, as you've mentioned about all of that, is when you get to experience, you know, the feeling of working with yung mga organizers, yung mga stage managers, mga stage mamas, as we've always called them. And I think yun yung maganda talaga. It makes working, it makes the, you know, the stress of work really easier kasi andyan sila. And at the same time, it gives you a different perspective sa pageant talaga. Kasi as I've mentioned, it's a different feeling when you're a host. And it's also different when you're a candidate. So, I love, as much as possible, I love being a host kasi I'm able to see girls shine on stage. But at the same time, it also allows me to shine as well, bring my own personality to the show. Kaya, yun, I've always enjoyed hosting.
There is a question that I'd like to ask, heart to heart. Are you still going to join some other pageants, or likely you would like to retire at that instant whenever they will ask you to join another pageant again, or an even bigger pageantry like the Miss Universe?
The way I see it now, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources. So I think Binibining Sindangan was the last feat for me. That is for now, ha. But of course, I'm not closing my doors naman to pageantry. I've always had a soft spot for pageantry because, as I've mentioned, it's where I grew. It's where I learned to dream. And so eventually, I'm sure that there will be opportunities out there. But I won't be closing any doors for pageantry. But as of now, the way I see it, with my schedule and even with you know, the opportunities coming my way, I don't see joining another pageant as part of my bucket list pa. But who knows, diba? Who knows?
Yeah. Ano yan? Was there a time na even up to now, na may special someone sa imong life?
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, uyabang, nabay na mo, uyab ko, what, pero unsay feeling na kung naipaghanga sa imuha, or likely kung itunol ang iyang paigugma para sa imuha?
Yeah, I've always felt kind of flattering magyud even sa pageantry, no, na magyud tay uban na mga kanang mga inspired sa tong story, you know, we meet people na ganahan the way we handle things, even sa hosting, and I've always been appreciative of all of those things about na kanang mga paghanga or kana, because I think one way or another it speaks about how I inspired people, diba? So kato flattering pud siya, diba? Sige, sa na ba siguro?
Oo. Nabasa na ko sa imong caption sa shared post na Supreme Court about a guy na katong sa marag issue case for marag sa, I don't know, pero it's all about love ba ya?
I think na-share ata nako na
Yes, I
kay
have read it.
na ay mga obiter dictum ang mga justices no na kanang about sa love. I mean, it's a good read as well, you know, kanang mga decisions sa Supreme Court na ay mga other mga quotable quotes to mga justices.
Mga hugot.
Yes. So it's fun to read as well. And even say if you're trying to read ka ng mga psychological incapacity cases, mga annulment cases na maabot sa Supreme Court, it's a fun read jud all throughout kay dagan kag at the same aside sa maka-learn ka at the same time na po kay mga ma-pick up na mga quotable quotes from the justices themselves. So yeah, I think that it's nice po. It's a good read.
Yeah. Maragan no, ambot lang if you are willing to settle down pa after your law school.
Hopefully naman, dyan naman talaga tayo papunta lahat. Of course, we'd want to settle, but for now, I'm still in the part of my life na I've actually discussed this with my queen sister Jan Marine. You know, we're still in that part of our life where we are, you know, trying to build pa, and at the same time we're reaping what we've sowed over the years. So yeah, of course that's part of our goal someday, but not now, maybe.
Okay. Well, Binibining Sindangan, I will not call you Reina because naanad naman ko tawag sa imong Binibining Sindangan. So I think out of all of the sister candidates that you have been resonated throughout your pageantries, from Mutya ng Davao to Mutya ng Karaskal, or yes, ng Karaskal rather, and Binibining Sindangan, to whom you're closest with?
Oh, definitely my queen sister Jan Marine. Yeah, and that I think is because we share the same story naman and we were let me clarify that. First, we were really close sa Karaskal. Kay roommates me. And dili lang siya roommate na in a room, but we are, you know, we share the same bed sa Karaskal. So, that's where everything started talaga. Plus, we're into hosting. So, we've hosted events together, and at the same time we started together, and we share the same, you know, same dreams, and at the same time halos ka-age lang pod me. So she's really my closest. It has always been her. And though I also have other sisters naman in the team. For one, I have Abigail Balili. Yeah, I also like her. Yuan Preglo. So those are my babies na. Kasi I've started pageantry, as I've mentioned, 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So, usually ang mga kasabayan ako, nag-graduate na, nanganak na.
Yeah.
Kami na lang ni Jan Marie ang nagasabay. So, kami na lang ang close dyan. But, as of now, the queens right now, I'm pretty close to them because I've tried to mentor them siguro as they were joining.
Yeah. How about during your time sa Mutya ng Davao 2017, to whom you're closest with?
Closest with, I think siguro sa top 5 na girls, kami yun. Si Carly, si Claire, we even have Marjorie Ormido and Stephanie Passion. So I was always close with them. Kadagan mamig events, so kasabay-sabay lang po jud me. So yeah, we were really close back then po sa mga year.
Okay. Let's do a little game which is called One Word, because I would like to share some things and personalities that I have in mind that you would describe them in one word.
Okay.
You're ready? Ring it now.
All right. Bring it on.
Bring it on, sige. So let's go on first with some things. The most hated subject that you had during your high school.
Most hated. Teka. Maybe history. Yeah. I'm not a fan of history.
Especially, you don't want to go back to the past na nasakitan ka. Charet!
Grabe naman siya. Hindi naman. Kapuyan lang koog ka ng understand.
Oo. Okay. Next one. The most hated food that you ate.
Food. Wait. Saan ba ang food na ko na? Foodie manggod ko, so wala kay ko'y hate. Ay, dili ko ganag one word, no? I hate sour food. Kanang dili kanang may vinegar, all that. I hate sour food, John.
Basta hindi ka ganahan kay acidic.
Yeah, for ang lasa pod mismo, di ko ganahag kalamansi, di ko ganahag suka. Yeah, that's one thing.
Di ka ganahan toyo mansigya.
Yeah, dili ko ganahan na.
Okay. Next one. the farthest place that you had traveled and you would like to visit again?
Of course, Sindangan. Always Sindangan. Layo. Layo talaga.
Yeah, the place of my relatives.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, the favorite sister candidate that you would like to bond again?
Again. If I choose John Marin, sige lang naman good make bonding. Maybe Abigail, because I want to personally congratulate her for winning Sindangan this year. Yeah, so last year rather. So yeah, maybe her.
Yeah. Murag tulo taga Davao region ang naimong title holders sa binibining Sindangan.
Plus we're from the same team,
Yes.
Rodney's team. So yeah.
Okay. Next one is the most embarrassing moment that you had felt.
I don't know, maybe one unforgettable embarrassing moment. Katong preschool ko, my preschool graduation. Yeah, I slipped on my graduation day. Yeah, so maybe that wasn't really that embarrassing, but that was the first most embarrassing I've ever felt.
Wow.
So that's why it's something that I can't forget.
Okay. An organizer that you're closest with.
Wait, dagan one.
Oh, very big.
Pwede, can I mention everyone?
Yes, please.
Of
more
course.
than one.
Of course, I have Sir A, Sir Arnold Alvarez. Hi, Sir A. You know, Sir A has always been very supportive. Siya jud ang first na nito sa kuha, for the first who believed in me, the first who gave me the opportunity to host. So we have Sir A, and of course we also have Sir Harold Kibete, of course, who's always been really supportive of me and has always, been my go-to person pag na ako'y events. So, and of course, na po yung mga uban, of course, si Sir Dan. I've also tried working with Sir Dan Salvania before. Yeah, but yeah, those are my topics.
Let's go on to some personalities. Although I am not sure if you would know those people that I had in mind na wala
One word pala, no? Sorry.
Word. Okay, one word. Good. Okay.
Alright,
So
go.
So, likely, here's the first one. The Pag-asa ng Davao 1996, December Gay Carrion.
Oh, mother. She's my mother.
Nice. Nagkita naman mi last year.
Really?
Kadayawan.
Yeah, she's such an amazing person.
Tangkad kayo.
Oo, gwapa. Walang kupas. And at the same time, she's very smart. You know, when I was in Sindangan, as I've mentioned, I've been researching about Sindangan. But of course, when we do a research po about Sindangan, dili siya in-depth, di ba? Kay, ang makita lang ni mo kato na sa internet. Of course, I've always wanted to ask someone na dito sa Sindangan, unsa gyud di ay, unsa gyud ka tinuod di akong ipang research. And she was my resource person, jud si Mami Des, si Mami Gay. So, yeah, and I think isa po na sa mga issues na na-throw kay basig daluto daw, kay close daw kay ko sa organizer. But, I've always, treated Mami December as the mom, and she's always played a big part of my life, good, even now.
Nice. Next one. Your fellow host, Susan Escasinas.
I'm not familiar.
Susan Peralta. Si Sin Sansu.
Ay! Oh my gosh. Energy. One word. Grabe.
Yeah.
I mean, you were there, di ba?
Correct.
That was a brand new experience for me. Katong last.
Yes,
the Pasko
December.
Fiesta. Yes. Grabe ang energy niya. Hindi
Yes.
ko kinaya.
Yeah.
Or at least, I've learned a lot from her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, I really know her because ABS-Ds pa siya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grabe
I really know
energy.
her.
Yeah, I really love her. Grabe ang iyahang vibe.
So that's her real name, Susan Escasinas.
Escasinas pala.
Oh,
Sinsanso lang, wag na siya sa kuaba.
Yeah. Okay, next one is Elton Ladd.
Ooh, Elton Ladd. Idol. Certainly my idol. My mentor. Very such an amazing host and so humble as well. Elton is one of the most amazing hosts that we have here in Mindanao, but he keeps himself so grounded na kahit na ang rami niya ng achievements as a host, he always ensures that he can share what he knows to people. So yeah, full hands down. Idol dyan ako na si Elton.
Yes. your predecessor, mutya ng Davao 2016, Eliza Molly Teodoro.
Ooh, grabe. She is so faithful gid siya. Grabe ang yung faith ni Ate Molly. She's always been the type to bring people to God, and I know right now she's happy where she is with her family, centered in God. So I'm so happy and I'm so proud of the person she's become right now.
Next, Jasper Magoncia from Kabantian.
Kisa man na.
Broadcaster sa XFM, Davao.
Oh, I'm sure nag-meet me pero I'm bad with names.
Oo. Pero if you would describe him in one word.
Siguro he's a broadcaster, so maybe he is what can I say, brave, you know. Pag mga journalist yun, grabe ang strength, ang bravery. It takes a whole lot of strength and courage to bring out news dito nga out there na which might not be pleasant to the ears of everyone. So I think that's one thing for a broadcaster, bravery.
Yeah.
So, unta mag-meet na ta, sir?
Yeah. Tanaw gyud siya kaya kauban na namo na sa buhat sa media. Next, Barangay Captain of Kabantian, Nilo Cabiles.
Oh, Cap is a good mentor, you know. Tong youth pa ko dito pud ko nag-start sa Kabantian, that's where I built my confidence. And he has always had a thing for youth leaders. Gusto gyud na niya i-hone ang mga youth leaders sa barangay kay he always sees the youth as kanang at the same time he always sees potential in the youth. So I'm very happy to be under his leadership.
Next is Councilor Cheche Hustol.
Si Councilor. Also pod siya. She is a very good politician jud ako maingon. Kay at the same time pod no si Councilor Dela pod siya madaulan. No, and I've had first-hand experience working for her, so I think that she is where she is right now because she deserves it, and she's a very good politician as well and a very good person at best.
Next is the former mutya ng Davao 2009 Attorney Resi Rizada Nolasco.
Diyos ko, the GOAT. Siya talaga. Greatest of all time, Attorney Resi. You know, even before I started law school, I've always looked up to her. She has always been my idol in pageantry. If pangutanon jud ko, kinsa gyud imong gusto mahitabo na maging mutya or unsa ba, who is your idol sa tanang mga mutya? It has always been Attorney Resi, no? Because I think aside from her intelligence, aside from her memory na grabe, aside from being such a good mentor, I think it's also her humility, no? She has achieved so many things as a host, as a beauty queen, even as a lawyer right now. Congratulations di ay no sa sa bagong ruling sa Supreme Court sa MR. Congratulations to the entire Torion law firm. But even with all of those things, she's always remained humble. And she's also my professor right now. So, kailangan mag-aral ng mabuti, sis. Charot.
Since you've mentioned the person, I would like you to describe Attorney Israelito Bobet Torion, the Dean of JMCFI College of Law.
Yeah, so GOAT naman si AD. So, siya siguro ang, one of the luminaries and one of the best legal minds I've ever seen, Jod. You know, as a first-year student sa law school, I've always looked up to how he presents his arguments, no. Idol kin ako si Dean, and also his strength, you know, to push for the clients, to push for ang kuan siyang clients, ang well-being siyang clients. That's one thing that law students and even lawyers alike should also emulate.
I don't know if I could describe the person with a 19-letter name kay basin ma-persona ng grata ko diri sa ilang lugar. The former Miss Philippines Earth Air 2024, Feliz Clariani Thea Solomon Resentes.
Oh, Feliz. Well, Feliz has been... Teka, ano ba yung mga namin ni Feliz? Kasi si Feliz joined Binibining Sindangan before me. So siguro one thing or one word that I would use to describe her, she's paano ba? Anong word? Word talaga dapat, no? She's deserving of everything she has right now. Kasi we saw how hard she worked for everything. And that's why I think she deserves everything she has right now. All of her success, everything.
Next one, our favorite woman of the momentum. Our Philippine Vice President Sara Duterte.
Oh, she's feisty. No, she's a kind of woman who doesn't back down, no? Dili siya magpalupig. And she's the eagle. You know, in Davao City natay eagle. And we really see her as that. She remains composed. She remains composed even with all of those, noise going on in the background, going on in the background. So, yeah, that's the good leader that we would really need.
Next one is Harold Kibete.
Oh, si Derek. Si Derek is karon kay medyo ano man si Derek. Gwapa kay na siya sa iyang Facebook karon si Derek. But si Derek siguro he's such an amazing director yun. Kasi he allows you to shine on your own.
Correct.
And at the same time, he allows you kasi to give, he brings a good show, but he allows you to bring your flavor to his shows. That's why I really love working for Direk.
Yeah. The current OIC now of the City Tourism Operations Office, Director Willenito Tormes Jr.
Just he's very creative. Such a creative mind. I've always listened to all of the songs of syempre, for events dito sa Davao City, we will always hear his songs. And it takes such creative mind to be able to compose such great works. So I would have to say that he has one of the best and the most creative mind here in Davao, and we're very lucky to have him as our OIC. Congrats, Sir Will.
The Binibining Sindangan 2025, Abigail de la Serna Badili.
Ano ba? Tapos ko na yung deserving. She's gifted. She's gifted, so talented. And as I've always told my team, kasi same team kami, even before we have crowned Nietzsche, I knew she will win Binibining Sindangan.
Yeah.
The moment she stepped in my car, dun sa car ko, alam ko na talaga na she will win. Why? Because she has this humble aura na parang chill lang. And I think that's what Sindangan is after talaga. They're looking for a queen with a humble aura and an aura that speaks, na parang emanating yung aura nila na parang it's commanding, but at the same time, it remains calm and humble. So, yun yung hinahanap ng Sindangan kasi the way I've seen, how they conducted the shows in the past. That's why I was really able to say that Abigail is gonna win this year.
Yeah. I think my prediction is correct because I have made the hashtag Abinibining Sindangan.
Oh, Abinibining.
Abinibining Sindangan.
That's witty.
Yeah. Ako nagpausan. Anyway, next one. Our tatay, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
One word, he is strong and a visionary, I would have to say. I mean, though we are actually sad what's happening sa iyahan, no? But of course, we remain hopeful, no, that the rule of law will prevail.
Yes.
And that at the end of the day, justice will be served talaga. I mean, many are saying that na syempre we're talking about justice as well sa katong mga victims for extrajudicial killing. So we hope that the ICC will look into matters in a just way, and allow justice to prevail in a way that they see the means or the ends that was supposed to be to happen because of what he did. So yeah, let's remain hopeful and prayerful for him.
Next is Heart Justin Celo.
Ooh, see, Heart. I wasn't really into. I didn't really have that much conversation with her. But I heard from her because of my team then. And I think she's really beautiful though. I would have to say that she's beautiful. She's also smart. Kasi parang naging candidate siya ni Jomer, such a good friend of mine.
Jomerio Kempacardo.
Yes, so yeah, I think she's beautiful, but yun lang, hanggang dun lang kasi hindi ko siya nakilala talaga. I did not have the opportunity and the chance to really speak with her one-on-one, stuff like that. So, but based off of her performances and the way she presents herself, so I would have to say she's very beautiful and she's very intelligent.
Yeah. Kabantian man good siya.
Yeah. I heard.
Hi, Heart. I hope you're watching and laban lang. Balag. Di na lang nato ihisgot unsa to, pero kabalon na unsa yung nahita ko sa iya. Okay. Next one. Second to the last, I believe, my personal favorite. Pauline Amelinx.
Oh, Pauline. Pauline, I think, is our next Miss Universe. Hopefully, she will be. Yeah, she's a strong person as well. She's been through a lot. The bashing, even the thoughts going on in her head as she was joining Miss Universe Philippines. But she remained strong. She kept a following for herself and at the same time ensured that her advocacy remains there even if she does not have the crown. So I'm really hopeful and I have such great hopes that she will make it as our next representative for Miss Universe.
I will be waiting for 2029 because she said ask if she will join Miss Universe Philippines. Her answer is she asked me again in 5 years. My God, dugay pa ni pero sige
Yeah,
lang.
we'll wait for her. There is a crown for her talaga.
And of course, last but far from least, Kadangpan Carlo Dolier, describe me in one.
Persistent, I would have to say. Grabe. How many times did I have to reschedule? 3 times.
Yeah.
Grabe. And very understanding as well. I've always when I was still in Sindangan, I've already heard of the of your page because of course I think you were also doing a little bit of, I'm not sure if you did that during our time. Did you?
Yeah, I think I was monitoring, I think.
Or I think that was during my reign. So I've already heard of your page back then. And when you said you knew a lot about Sindangan, na-amaze na ako doon pa lang. And at the same time, I'm really amazed at what you do. You promote you promote tourism. At the same time, you help local governments to make sure that there's easy promotion for them. So that's really a good thing. And the content, I'm sure it's very difficult to think of contents, but you remain there because of your passion for what you're doing. And that's one thing that I really am in awe of you. And at the same time, syempre yung persistence mo kasi yun na nga, when you think that something is worth a story is worth telling, you really insist on making sure that it's out there. So yeah, that's a good thing talaga about Kadangpan.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that's about it for our one word. And I think this will never be the last because makita raman po ta sa mga events.
Yes.
But of course, before we let you go, I want you to give your ample time to give a message of gratitude to those who have supported you, to those who had made you the darling of the night in the world of pageantry, as well as those in law school during your reign sa Mutya ng Davao, and also mga
parang
events.
marami.
Yeah. Please do. And also the sponsors of your aesthetic clinics, if you have any, please do.
Yeah, of course. So once again, I would like to thank everyone who believed in me. I've been in pageantry for almost 10 years now, for more than 10 years now. I've been in the events industry for at least 3 to 4 years now, and I would have to say that I've had the best experiences of my life. And that's because many people believed in me. To all of those people who believed in me, to my glam team, to all of the event organizers I've paired with, to all of the stage partners I've had with, to all of my sponsors. I've always been so grateful to all of you guys for giving me the love and the support. I will never be wherever I am right now if it weren't for you. So all of the things I've decided to pursue, all of the dreams that have transpired, all of the dreams that are, that we are seeing fruition right now, it's because you guys were there since day one, and I can never ever forget the love and the support that you have given me. So I will continue my passion for hosting, my passion for pageantry in a way that I remain as a mentor to all of our new queens. But at the same time, I will remain steadfast in my dreams and hopes that one day, all of these people who believed in me will also be proud of me. So, yun.
How about the sponsors of your during the time of your Bilibining Sindangan?
Yeah, of course.
Yan ang Davao and some other things that I am not sure of how many aesthetic clinics the products that you have endorsed.
Yeah.
Please do.
Oh, of course. For aesthetic clinics, you have Pro Aesthetics. I've always been so grateful, Doc Sharon. Dagan king salamat, Doc Sharon, for always helping me with my skin concerns. I also have, of course, for my wardrobe, we have the same time sa Team Rodney, we also have Sir Neil, Patrick Jimlani. Sir Neil, dagan king salamat for always supporting me sa ko ang mga needs. Of course, we have Team Rodney Gabe. I would also like to thank my handlers sa Congressional Time, kay Lori Ann Paras. Dang, thank you kaayo sa imong support. Kay Sir Carlo Flores, sir, thank you kaayo. My utmost appreciation to all of you for allowing me to wear your beautiful works of art. And of course, saan pa ba? Doc Chad Fabular. Doc, salamat kaayo, Doc, sa imong artwork. I've always been so grateful to you and to everyone who supported me. To you, thank you so much for always making sure that whenever we have events, no, dili jud nimo kalimtan na mag-say hi, and I really appreciate that because it says something about me making an impact in the lives of others in a way that people don't just forget me, even if it's my reign has been over ilang years na. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for everyone.
Yes. And right before we end, I think I have to read this something for the appreciation that
Sige,
at
let's
least you
go.
had the although you wanted to have that interview, but almost is getting rescheduled kay mga butang nga di nato malikayan. So likely I will read the certificate of appreciation.
Wow.
And this is certificate of appreciation is hereby given to, of course, Reyna Kobayashi, Binibining Sindangan 2023 and Mutya ng Davao 2017 for the invaluable and heartfelt contribution given by sharing of stories and experiences during the Kadangpan Digital's one-on-one heart-to-heart interview program. Given this very day, the release of the broadcast Valentine's Day, February 14, 2026, here at Meeting Grounds in Bonifacio Street, Davao City. So here you go.
Thank you so much. More power to Kadangpan Digital.
Yes, of course. We'll get to have her again, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to give the ample time na punta dili dog show ning ato ang
Yeah.
Ako nang invitaon sab si Abigail.
Yeah.
Kay duha ka binibining sindangan.
Sure do.
Of course, I would like to personally give my regards to, of course, Abigail Balili, Navia Serena. So nag-regard sa imo.
Hi, Abby.
Hello.
Congrats.
Yes. Ug pasalamatan sad nato ang atong venue na gigamit karon.
Yes, thank you.
It's
Meeting
Grounds
Grounds.
Cafe. So it's the second floor Healing Building. Makita ninyo diri sa Bonifacio Street, Davao City. So, yan. Dugi naman kayo nila akong So, I'll taste this para for taste check.
Taste check.
Lamig. Good.
Very
And
good.
that is right. That's about it for our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview. Kini ang inyong ubas nga lagad ng inyong kadampan, Carlo Dolier from Davao, who have relatives from Sindangan, together with Engineer Reyna Kobayashi, the former Binibining Sindangan 2023, and Mutya ng Davao 2017. And I hope she will be a lawyer soon.
Hopefully.
Daghang kayo salamat ug maayo nga kaninyong kanang amping permente. Once again, mabuhay
ug madayaw.
It was a nerve-wracking experience because I never thought that I would compete such beauty pageant title holders and also contestants from bigger pageants. It was such a huge opportunity for me to be a sister of those candidates, and that experience molded me to who I am today.
Feliz Dorothea Solomon presented highly uplifting the first class municipality of Zamboanga Peninsula, the municipality of Kadangpan, province of Zamboanga del Norte.
Mabuhay ug madayaw. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlos.
Hello po sa lahat ng viewers. Si Sir Carlo, mabuhay og madaya. One of the purpose of the human life is to serve.
I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
It really wasn't in the cards for me to join a pageant.
You know what? I'm already 25. Yes, of course. I have so many memories there.
Of course.
So why?
Tapos nag-interview pag yung kasama yung kumawa, kasi sikat kayo ni sila nga media dadto.
You're always full of light, and I cannot imagine doing those things. No, you're so doing those things.
Mahigalaong adlaw, mabuhay o hadayaw. Pero wala ko sa dakbayan sa Davao. Because we are here once again for another edition of our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview. Here on the Kadangpan Digital Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Kadangpan Digital Network Facebook page. Let's not wait further ado because I know this is quite off, but likely is the first episode outside of my territorial jurisdiction because Region 11 meets Region 10. Of course, we are joined by, of course, a student of Liceo de Cagayan University and the former contender Miss Cagayan Oro 2025, and also a friend of Nueva Bernardo. So I will not make this prolonged because we welcome Shades de Lara Femeninos. Mayang adlaw, mabuhay o madayaw.
Mabuhay! Hi everyone, this is Shades Lara Caminos, and I am a friend of Sir Carlo, which I met last press presentation for my Miss Cagayan de Oro journey.
Yes.
So it's so nice to see you again here, sir.
Yes, it's nice to see you again after more than 6 months, I believe. Yeah. So, how is life going after your being a contender of Miss CDO 2025?
Well, you know, I have been through so much because after Miss Cagayan de Oro, I got hospitalized due to my ovarian cyst. So I need to undergo operation for that. And after that, I went directly to school, focusing on my responsibilities. And now I am very happy and keeping my life busy as always.
Yeah. So let's get on with the business because I know this is a no-holds-barred question and answer, which is nobody asks for because a lot of your friends and also your fellow sister candidates wouldn't know just yet. But I'd like to ask first, what was your childhood dream when you were still a child that you wanted to pursue?
So when I was just a child, I've always dreamed on becoming a flight attendant someday. And still, until today, it's still my dream to be a flight attendant. However, just to give you a quick overview why I chose medtech, because back in senior high school, I asked myself, I wanted to be practical. I supposedly I'll be picking international studies. But I figured out that FA doesn't have any qualifications or any degrees. You can be an FA even if you're a teacher or any profession. So I told myself, I don't have any backup plan, and FA is not forever. We all know that. FA has its own standards. So I told myself, I want to collect blood. So I figured out that, oh, I want to be a medical laboratory scientist. So I chose medtech. And I'm very glad that I chose this course because I'm very happy with it. And I didn't even realize that this is my other passion.
So that's nice. Medyo na-shift ang thought towards your dream. No? But what was the most challenging role that you had to take your responsibility while you're still studying with the course you're taking right now?
It's always time management. It's always that matter, especially when I am currently last year when I joined Miss CDO. It's very hard to maintain your time, to manage everything at once. All our practices at night. I go home around 12 a.m. midnight. Then I'll study for the Q&A of my pageant. Then at school, do my assignments. And in the morning, it's the same cycle every day. And it's very tiring physically, mentally, emotionally. But it's all worth it. And I'm very happy with it because it's my passions.
That's nice. But I'm more interested if nobody knows asking when had you started your journey in the world of pageantry?
Well, it's maybe you were the first one to ask me that though. But I started pageantry when I was just 15 years old. My first pageant was Miss Makabalan 2023 and I won as Miss Makabalan Charity. And for my second pageant, that was Miss Sugmungpugon. Yeah, that was the time. I won second runner-up. And third was my Binibining Hilina Tourism. I also won second runner-up. Luaba was my co-candidate that time.
Yeah.
She was my batch. And third was my Miss Makabalan again for the 2024 year. I won as first runner-up, and second, I joined Binibining Lapasan, and I already won as grand winner that time.
Nice.
I had various pageantry experience now, so my goal and focus today, right now, in my life is to focus on my schools, my studies, my responsibilities as a student. Because back in senior high school, I was too focused on building my dreams. Now, I will be focusing on my studies for my future.
But I think how well supported your family is with the responsibility joining the pageantries. Every pageantry that you had since up to Miss CDO 2025.
Guys, everyone knows how supportive my family is. Guys, you know that. Kabalugid sila how supportive my family, especially my mom, my stepdad. My dad is abroad, but he still supports me. Everyone, I am very grateful and thankful that they don't put any pressure on me. It's all on me. Whatever my decision is, they're always there beside me. And they know that because I will be on the verge of pressure if my mom is not on the backstage with me. So I always ask pwede pa sulod si mommy sa sulod kay makulbaan ko. But then, over time, I practiced being calm without her. Yeah, I asked her to, mommy, watch me outside. Just sit and relax. Kaya na nako na. So, yeah.
Yeah, at least you have overcome it with this kind of dilemma at that time. But technically, what was the most difficult situation that you had during the time that you're joining pageantries alike, alongside juggling your responsibility in school and in other things, to be exact?
I think Or I can't think of any specific thing, but I guess it's like it's between myself. Joining pageantry kasi it requires a lot of courage, strength, and of course you have to be emotionally ready, not just physically, because it will drain your emotions, it will drain everything that you have in yourself. That is why you need to be ready. Like throughout all the span preparations of my pageantry journey, there's never a day I would think of what to do. And it kind of gives me some pressure bitaw. Okay, you'll think na, oh my gosh, we're so many. You'll overthink. You'll overthink what to do, what you need to do. You need to study. Like, you put pressure to yourself because my family don't put pressure on me. So I put pressure to myself. But I guess I am very grateful that because pressure will be always be there. And ang pressure, we shouldn't take it as a negative impact in our life. It should be positive. We should be grateful that we have pressure because we'll be motivated to do it kanang in a way na kanang inspired bito kay ka nga to do your task, your job, your responsibilities.
I don't know if someone had asked you this, but is there a special someone in your life?
No.
Oh, why not? Kaya I don't know kung ano na, may naka-crush sa imo ha?
I don't know, but wala ga-contest ako. Pero naig message. Maybe, I don't know, because maybe they find intimidating or I don't know, but I don't have any special someone right now. But I am open to it. Yeah. But I don't close my heart for anyone.
Yeah. But for those who are asking, I know this is not the typical question that I would ask, but what's the ideal person you're looking for?
Okay, so I'm looking for someone older than me. I don't know, like around 5 years gap.
Okay.
Yeah, kasi I also want someone who has a very masculine it's not physique. And then I want someone intelligent, gentleman. Plus points and then guapo, but I want someone who's emotionally intelligent. Because I myself, I can say that I am aware that I am emotionally intelligent in some way, but of course, I also have lacking in me. But more na akong standards. Like taas ako, masculine, who knows how to lead, and of course, who has plans for his future. That is my biggest turn on. Na I plan sa iyang future. Kasi I know for myself that I am working for my future now. I am building my dreams, and I want a partner who does the same thing as well.
Nice. There was a term for that, and that's called sapiosexual. Intelligence is sexy. Anyway, I'd like to open this up regarding your impression of how's the feeling that you have been interviewed with someone who is not from CDO.
It is very it's very fulfilling in a way because of course here in Cagayan de Oro City, bisan pag taga-diri ko, wala kayo ga-interview bitaw, and I am very grateful na Sir Carlo from Davao kay he remembers me. Like wala gid ko ni he didn't forget me. So I am very grateful and thankful for this opportunity, sir, because I also missed talking in front of the camera. I also missed that. So yeah, I'm grateful. It is very fulfilling.
Anyway, that's very touching, no? But anyway, I'd like to ask if out of all the pageantries that you have joined, was the very closest sister candidate that you had?
Who? Yes, oh, okay. Isa lang or
Okay, any whatever pageant you have joined, just tell me who is the closest.
Okay, so I'd like to share this first.
Okay,
I'd
go.
like to share this first. So, back in my first pageantry until Binibining Lapasan, I always had a problem of communicating with other people because I am a very quiet person. Like, I don't talk unless you talk to me like that. So they find me intimidating and maldita. That's like assumptions about me. But it's not true. Well, we all have our own kanang maldita side, of course. But for me, personally, I am a very quiet person, but I am very friendly. So, over time, as I joined many pageants, I have learned how to open myself with other people. They have taught me so many things that urges me to grow as a person. So, my first, she was my batch in Miss Kuyamis 2024. Lovely Soberano. She's from Villanueva. She represented Villanueva, and also Zismita Shane. I forgot her last name, but Zismita Shane. And for Miss Cagayan de Oro, I'd say Goodness Jemima Chan, our Miss Cagayan de Oro 2025. And of course, Francina Abueva, who represented Makasandig. And of course, Ate Virginet Chi, our Miss Chinatown, and of course, our fourth runner-up, who represented Bulwa. So they were my closest friend, and I am very grateful for them. It warms my heart to think that I had some friends. I created some bond that I never thought I would. Yeah.
But right now, are you still communicating with them?
Yes, actually, I've seen Ate Burge yesterday when I had my chemistry laboratory. So I was in Platinum Building at Paseo, inside our room, laboratory. But then someone shouted my name, and when I turned back, it's Ate Virginet. So she's very sweet. We're very sweet. I felt like a little sister because I am the oldest one in the family. So when I'm with them, it warms my heart because, oh, I have an ate to look forward to.
Very. Okay. So, I don't know if someone had asked you this, but what are your plans around 5 years from now?
Okay, so 5 years from now, graduate na ko, Ana. And so, probably you'll see me in Manila. I'll be pursuing my dream to become a flight attendant, specifically in PAL, Philippine Airlines. And after that, yeah, focus on being a flight attendant. After being a flight attendant, save some money, magtayo ng business, and of course, I also plan on going to med school to pursue to be a pediatrician someday.
Nice.
I love children.
Yeah.
But hopefully, in God's plan, my path is clear. I know.
Yeah. Probably 5 years from now, basta balikan ni manining video sa imong gipamunaw.
Yeah, I always watch our interview video.
Yeah.
And in presentation.
Yeah.
I had it on my highlights on IG. It's very nostalgic.
Yeah. Better have your momentum fulfilled.
Yeah.
In a way, which I don't know if we cross paths again from Dynasty Wars. Because I am a frequent traveler, gusto na kumusta sa uban. But anyway, we'll have to do a little game. I know that everyone knows it because this is what we call one word. Because I would like to share some things and some personalities that I have in mind, and you will describe them in one word. Are you ready?
Right.
Really? Yeah. Although I have limited knowledge of the people of Cagayan de Oro, but I will try my best. So let's go on first with some things. The biggest turn off you had?
To other people?
Depending of the...
who doesn't have plans for his future, for his or her future. That's really my turn on. It's not a word though, pero
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Puro drawing lang.
Yeah.
Ako, kaniya, itong plan drawing, kitinood na.
Tinood.
Yeah. The next one is the farthest place you have been and you would like to visit again.
Farthest. Sorsogon. I've been there.
Have it been there?
I have been there, and it's so beautiful.
It's in the region, right?
Yeah, it is.
Sorsogon. Next, most favorite fruit.
Rambutan.
I eat sometimes.
I love rambutan.
Okay. The most hated food that you ate.
Most hated food that I ate is is it okay if not food, like fruit?
Depends on you.
Durian. God. I'm so sorry. I'm not a fan of durian.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but I love the durian. You know what? Someone sells it in Gaisano. Durian sticks. What do you call that? Candy. Yeah, candy. I like it, but when
the fruit.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sir. Sorry, guys. They'll have their own perception.
Okay, sige. Respetuhan na lang ang mga durian nun sa may ganahan ng durian.
No, ako na to, guys.
Sige. Next one is favorite music genre.
Oh, it's mixed. But now, pop. R&B. R&B.
Blues, rock and ballad, whatever. Let's go on to some personalities. And again, I have limited knowledge in the people of Cagayan de Oro and in Misamis Oriental, but I'll try my best. Sige. Miss Opal 2025, Christine Fion Lewis.
Friendly. She's very friendly. I love Christine. If you're watching this, I love you.
I haven't seen her, but I had monitored it. Next one. Miss Kuya Miss 2017, and of course your fellow batchmate of Miss Cagayan de Oro, Virgin Netchi.
She's a ray of sunshine. Yeah, she's very bubbly. She's fun to be with. I love Ate Bird so much.
Miss Kuya Miss and Paramata na Sultan Kudara 2025, Christine Jane Sarsalejo.
Genuine. Christine is very genuine as a person. She's very sweet. She reveals her true self to you. She's very kind. She has a genuine heart. I love you, Teen.
The Miss Universe Philippines 2025, Maria Atisa Manalo.
Ethereal. She's very beautiful. Yeah, like I can't beautiful is such a under, you know, what you call that? And it's beautiful is not enough to describe her. She's perfect. Yeah, she's perfect.
Yeah. One word we can't describe Atisa, but it's about it. The next one, I know it's my personal favorite, Pauline Amelinx.
Eloquent. She's very eloquent. Intelligent.
Next is Miss Universe Philippines 2024, Chelsea Manalo.
Resilient. Yeah, she's resilient. I see her as a resilient woman. Strong, brave.
Next is, of course, Miss CDO 2025 first runner-up, Melody Lusterio.
Bubbly. She's also so bubbly. Friendly. Yeah, I loved her. We've seen each other last day in school.
Francine L. Simon. And siya.
Oh, she is very enthusiastic. Friendly. Of course, we've been friends since Binibining Medina Tourism alongside with Lulava. So, we've been friends for how many years now?
Nice. You had popped up, it pops on my mind what you had said. Nueva May Bernados. One word.
Lulava is ate figure. I can't put it into word, but she is like an ate to me, to us. Mother figure, if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's very responsible. She gives advices to us before that have really taught us something in life.
Next one, I think Miss Philippines for 2023, Ileana Marie Aduana of Siniluan, Laguna.
Perfect. Again, Maria Tisa Manalo and Ileana is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very eloquent. She has everything. So like
She's like a walking encyclopedia to be
she's
honest.
like a walking chat GPT.
Cinderella Obenieta.
She is cute. She's like another word for beautiful. She's like a princess. I don't know, from her name, Cinderella, she's like a princess. I also remember in Miss Cagayan de Oro closed door interview, Miss Hannah Arnold said that I am like Cindy because back in her batch in Binibining Filipinas, she saw Cindy and me because I am the youngest in Miss Cagayan. So I am honored. Thank you so much. Miss Cindy is very she's also very eloquent and pretty, and she's very kind.
Nice. Francine Mushida Abueva.
Oh, Francine, my love. She's everything. Everything that you need in your life. A friend. She's everything that you need as a friend. She lights up the room every time she walks in. Because of her personality, I love her. She's very busy. I am so proud of you. You know that.
Next one, Winnet Jemima Chan, our Miss CDO 2025.
She is kanang, what do you call that? I'm out of words kid basta in front ko of the camera, but kanang she's very adaptable. Adaptive, that's the word. She's very adaptive. And kanang she knows how to blend with other people because of her personality. And that's what I admire about her, because even when you put her in like anywhere, but she always blends in. She always finds a way to blend in with other people, its cultures and everything. She's very friendly. She's very adaptive. So that's why she won Miss Cagayan de Oro. She deserves it.
Yeah. Last but far from least, nasobrahan na tag-isa. From someone you know, Kadangpan Carlo Dolier, describe me in one word, and I'll take it personally.
I'll describe Sir Carlo as very generous. Not in a way na in material things, materially, but generous in giving us friendships that we never thought that we need. Yeah, because not every reporter communicates with us candidates very well. And Sir Carlo, I am very thankful that you never forget me. Yeah, I am very grateful for that. Because as a person, I treasure someone who always remembers me in every small details in life, even if it's just a little thing, but it matters to me big. So I'm very grateful that you are here. You are very generous in love, your passion, and everything that you spread to everyone else. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Thank you for being here.
I take it, and that's about it for our 1 hour. Probably I have to ask this second to the last question, which I think, are you still gonna join pageantry after your studies, or are there any other plans that you had in mind?
Yes, I am very open to join pageantries again, especially that I missed it now. However, I also have to put in mind my responsibilities as a student, especially that my course is a tough course. It is not an easy course, which I never thought. So, yeah, I will join pageants if maka-free ko sa akong time as a med tech student. I am very open to it. But for now, I will still focus on my studies and of course, at the same time, spend time with my friends because they couldn't get I don't have any time for them if I join pageants because I will be all over my notebook studying for the Q&As, pastorela coaching, and other areas for pageantry preparations.
Yeah. Well, we'll be hoping that I will see you again if another pageant is going.
Abangan.
Yeah. Bawal mag-spill ang tea. And as we're about to end, I think this is the only time that you would like to express your sincerest gratitude to those who helped you during your pageantry as well as those who had supported you. I'm giving you the spot for those who had supported you throughout your pageant reign, and also especially to the sponsors of your respective aesthetic or anything goes. Please do.
Well, thank you so much, sir. First of all, I'd like to thank my biggest supporters. You know who you are. Thank you so much because without you, I wouldn't be here today to where I am today. Thank you for believing in me since day one up until today. Thank you so much for sending prayers, your love, your support, even though I'm at my lowest sometimes. You lift me up every day and I am so much grateful, and I hope that you'll continue to support me, not just in pageantry, but in my daily life or in my future plans. And also, I'd like to shout out Madsi Dental Clinic for my veneers and my skin for from Candy Beauty Lounge, Cagayan de Oro City. So that's all I have to say. That's all I can say because my heart can put into words everything. And dili na ko gusto mag-MMK. I am very grateful, guys. It's like so much. Thank you so much for everything. I won't be here without you.
Yeah. Well, this will never be the last na makita na punta for another interview again.
Yeah. Basing di ay sunod sa Davao na sad ko. Wala na kabalo.
Let's
see.
manifest.
Let's hope for the best.
Yes, and with that, I am forever grateful that we meet once again, Shades de Lara Camino.
I am also grateful that you're here to see me, Sir Carlo.
Yes, the city of golden friendship continues with the land of promise.
Yeah.
And just right before we end, I think I have brought something for you, which I bring from Davao.
Oh my gosh, what's this?
This is Malagos chocolate.
Really? Thank you.
Yes.
I love chocolates. I'm a sweet tooth.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. This is much appreciated. And so sorry, sir. Don't have any. Kasi likan po ka sa school and I haven't prepared something for you.
It's fine though. What's important
Thank you.
is you had much in store for this. But I hope this gift of appreciation that I have has been thoughtful, and I hope you'll manifest that you will go to Davao.
Of course, even without a gift, I am very grateful that you're here. Your presence matters.
Yes.
More.
Thank you so much. Yes. What akabalo pong usay plano ni Lord gang shades de lara caminos aning iyahang life, but we'll see about that. And I think this will never be the last cause na may mga sunod-sunod pang interviews. Kung tugtan sa panahon, kung makapag-aw ng mga reigning Miss CBO for last year's batch, I'm not sure kung maka-interview man ako sila kay uban ni biyahe, uban nakahatagunan, no. But anyway, we'll go on. We will try our best to communicate with them if this video drops this. So, ato na pasalamaton ang ato ang mga viewers, also with the friends of Shades de Lara for watching. And I hope you enjoy this spontaneous, no-holds-barred interview, which I think this is meaningful. O pasalamatan sa nato, syempre, ako nang i-promote ni maong lugar, maong The Good Place Cafe here in Cagayan de Oro City, where I get to taste the loveliest Spanish latte. Very nice. Walay kalahipan sa uban pa. But anyway, we'll go on soonest for the next kung tugtan sa panahon na makita nato ang pang mga outside of my jurisdiction bagat. And I would like to give a special shout out to the very lovely Louis Bami Bernados na naala karon sa Dubai.
I miss you.
Yes, I miss you. Apas. Maring usapa. Good. And that's about it for our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview. Kini ang inyong boss na laga ng Kadangpan, Carlo Dolier, together with Shades de Lara Caminos, the finalist of Miss CDO 2025. Daghang kayo salamat ug maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan ang papermente. Once again, we close this interview by greeting the Dabawenyo way. We say, mabuhay, madayaw.
Madayaw. Bye!
Right before we end, I also have something for you coming from Davao souvenir shirt.
Thank you.
Yes, you may.
Hello, wow. I like oversized.
Nice.
Thank you so much for this. Wow, thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
This is so nice.
And the keychain from Davao.
Wow, thank you so much, sir. I've been wanting to go to Davao but I can't. So, sir, brought me some souvenirs para makaadto na gid ko dito pohon.
Yeah, Davao is waving at you, Shades.
Samang Island is waving at me.
Yes, a beach lover.
Yeah, I love beach, especially my mom.
Wow.
If ever pohon makaadto mi dito, we'll invite you, of course. Thank you so much for this, sir. Thank you so much for this.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Nice kaayo kay. I like my t-shirts oversized.
Nice.
I don't like fitted t-shirts. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It seems like you know my type in shirts.
Wild guess, oo.
Guess.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye.